nights. As you said, 3-1. That goes a long way. When you have a little bit of success, when there's change, you get even more buy-in from the players, from the community, from everybody. Grace is seeing that with the Price twins. Carter's seeing that with Coach Helton, doing a nice job of getting the buy-in from the younger players, and that means having some early success.
Now, on the other side for Halls, this is a team that comes in 3-1, just like Carter, feeling really good about things, especially with the skill position players. Now, they were line of scrimmage heavy a year ago as far as experience. They've lost all of that legitimately. Austin had a chance to sit down with Drew Ross, who plays a lot on the outside, tight end specifically.
Here at Halls with Drew Ross. Drew, this team took such a huge step a year ago. What is it you like about this year's team, though? What makes this year's team different?
Honestly, I feel like we have a lot more energy because we have a lot of new kids and a lot of kids stepping up in older roles. So it's just the energy and like the expectations for them to fill up. I think it just gets them excited, and there's a lot of energy going around this year.
Obviously a pretty well-established quarterback. When you're playing tight end, is that a nice, luxury to have, knowing you've got a guy that can spin it and can get it to you?
Oh, it's fantastic. Just having an experienced quarterback that I know that he trusts me and I trust him to get me the ball. It's great.
He's really good at making plays, extending plays, keeping his eyes down the field, and, kind of almost broken plays. Do you all have that kind of, where, he kind of knows where you're going to be and you guys kind of work together when things don't go, as planned?
Yes, sir. It's something we developed over time. It's just when the play breaks down and you got to do your own thing, and we can just get open and he knows where I'm going to be.
What's your favorite part of high school football? Is it Friday nights? Is it practice? Is it the time in the locker room horsing around with the guys? What is it?
Well, Friday nights are always fun just because you have everyone, but I'd honestly say practice because you're with all your friends, your team, and it's just so much fun.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
My faith is huge. God plays a huge role in my life, and I give everything to him and all my accomplishments to him.
Defensive-wise, what do you feel like you bring to the table?
I think I'm a strong blitzer when it comes to defense off the edge from outside linebacker. Yes, sir. I love going full speed, blitzing off the edge, and just making a play.
When your time's done at Halls, what will you remember most about playing here?
Just the team, how much everyone was like a family and knew each other, and even outside of football, how we all hang out. It's just everyone's just like a family here.
It wasn't just too long ago that Halls on the football side was not having a lot of success. Insert Brent Hughes, insert a core group of seniors last year, and now this guy. Halls kind of has things going in the right direction, man. We appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, tonight would be a big win for either one of these teams to get to 4-1 on the season. When we come back, the Coach's Corner will preview next week's game and a look back at last week's Alcoa win over Greenville.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old-school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Hi, Hi, I'm Annie Jones. I'm the owner of Top Flight Athletics in Kingston.
Hi, I'm Rob Black, Athletic Director at Fulton High School.
When it comes to apparel and uniforms for our girls, quality and efficiency are most important. So I've got a lot of cheer moms to deal with.
When we think of apparel and equipment vendors, we're thinking about people who we can trust and people that we have a relationship with, and someone that will make sure we get what we want when we want it, and it'll look the way that we designed it.
That and the fact that they are locally owned is the reason that we do business with E2 Sports.
E2 Sports has been that for us, and that's who we're in partnership with right now, and couldn't be more proud to do so.
Well, if you missed last week, what a game as Alcoa ended up outlasting Greenville, if you will. It was a 14-13 game at the half. Alcoa with a 1-point lead, but in the second half, the 9-time defending state champions opened up a little room, and they pulled away to show why they are the favorite to win a 10th consecutive state championship this year. Hey, welcome back in. Want to welcome Dina Miller. She is the System Stroke Coordinator for Covenant Health. Dina, first off, thanks for coming out tonight.
Absolutely. Good evening.
Appreciate you coming out tonight. Basic question. What is a stroke and how common is a stroke?
So, Mark, a stroke occurs when there is a sudden interruption of blood flow to a part of the brain. This can be caused by a blockage of a vessel or because of a rupture in a vessel. Stroke occurs approximately 795,000 times a year in the U.S., and it is the 5th leading cause of death in the U.S. and the 6th leading cause of death in Tennessee.
Are there risk factors that someone could pay attention to?
Risk factors for stroke would include age, 55 years and above, though it can happen at any age. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, smoking, diabetes, AFib, and sleep apnea.
Let's talk a little bit about Covenant Health's expertise when it comes to just stroke care in our region.
So Covenant Health is a part of the region's only comprehensive stroke network with 9 facilities across the region, and all 9 facilities hold stroke certification through the Joint Commission. This demonstrates our excellence and commitment to this field.
Dina Miller, sure appreciate you stopping by and sharing some expertise. Hope we don't need to use that expertise personally.
I
but
hope I don't see you.
Good to know you've got us covered. Dina, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Time now for the Coach's Corner, which is brought to you by Gray Hodges, and it takes us to where we'll be next week. We've been to Hamlin County. We've never been to Lakeway Christian. Next week it'll be Grace and Lakeway. Let's check in with the head coach of Lakeway, and that's Thad Wells.
So my dad coached a little bit when I was young. He was definitely the advocate for getting me into sports, and he called plays when I was a quarterback in youth football, and I just kind of developed a love for it, I guess, from there, and just really had a good senior year in high school. We went really far in the state playoffs, and for whatever reason, just kind of spurred an interest to coach, and I decided I want to be a head high school football coach when I was a senior in high school, and have been pursuing it ever since. We lost a lot of seniors last year, so from the beginning it's been about chemistry and just getting some of our new guys to step up and to own, kind of take control of the team in terms of leadership. Leadership's probably been our biggest thing this offseason, this year, and just trying to discover ourselves when it comes to understanding, schematically, offense, defense, special teams, just who we can, rely on and trust, and just trying to, more than anything, discover and reach our potential. What makes me excited about this program right now is the untapped potential. There's so much potential at Lakeway this season, as well as for the future. It's a brand new program with amazing facilities and resources in general. Kids that just are great kids and love competing. Never been a part of a program, a school, a community that's just so caring for each other, wanting to compete for each other, and more than anything, I'm just excited to see what this team can do this season, as well as this program in general over the next several years. In terms of coaching, I enjoy just being around the players more than anything. You work all day to get a game plan for the game, working on practice schedule, just planning a lot. And then you get to come to practice and you get to be around young people who have energy that just motivates you and excites you to show up every day. And so just being around those guys each and every day is what just kind of keeps you young. I mean, one of the main things that we talk about and have said here for the last couple of years is whatever you decide to do, whatever you choose to do in your life, and this is coming from the Bible, we want to choose to do it with all our heart. So if you're going to play the game, you're going to do it with all your heart. If you're going to go to school, you should do it with all your heart. And whatever you decide you're going to do later in life, you should do it with all your heart. And so, you know, we're going to show up to practice, we're going to do it with all our heart. Go to the weight room, all our heart. Game day, all our heart. And that's just kind of been a consistent message and something that we bring up, you know, whenever we feel like we're not given, you know, everything that we have.
Yeah, and you talk about incredible facilities. You will see those next week as Grace travels over to Lakeway. First time over there, looking forward to it. Pregame show, as always, at 6:30, and the game will kick off at 7 o'clock. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll start inching our way towards kickoff here between 3-1 Carter, 3-1 Halls on the Gray Hodges pregame show.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually from over 700,000 patients who receive hope and healing. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. It means completing more than 400,000 appointments for wellness and primary care, and serving 107,000 heart patients, along with those who their hearts beat for. It means providing 24,000 cancer patients with life-saving treatments and welcoming 8,000 babies into the world each year. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OAB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College of Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor. Purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
Well, I don't know if you've heard about it or not. Hope you have. If you've been watching, you have. We've got expanded playoff coverage this year. Thursdays right here, first, second, and third round on WKNX The Knox. Friday nights on WATE over on ABC. And then the semifinal will be right back here on The Knox. It's OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City as we double dip games on Thursdays and Fridays, each of the first three rounds of the playoffs, and we are more than excited about that. Normally we have a sports team member, if you will, from WATE, but because two of them are on the road to Norman, Oklahoma, and one of them's busy back at the station, I'll handle introing our Pella Player of the Week, brought to you by WATE. And this week, the Pella Player of the Week is Price Davis over at Maryville.
Hello and welcome into Maryville High School. I'm Casey Kay, joined now by Price Davis, our Pella Player of the Week. Now, Price, this past Friday against West, you had 25 carries for 125 yards, 3 total touchdowns. What was working so well for you?
Yeah, the guys in front of me were blocking really well. All credit to them. I just felt like we had a really successful night offensively and defensively too. We gave up our shutout, but I mean, that defense in that game was the reason we won. So. Yeah.
West seemed to be the opponent that has challenged you guys the most through 4 weeks, even though you were still able to get a sizable victory, but getting a little bit of pushback, a little bit more of a challenge. How did that benefit you guys going forward this year?
Yeah, West was definitely the hardest opponent we've had so far. Really talented guys over there, coached really well. They're the back-to-back state champion team in 5A, really good football team, but we just schematically beat them. We're coached really well and gave great effort in practice, and that's how we won that game.
Last year you really broke out onto the scene here at Maryville. Now this year, building on it, already 10 total touchdowns on the season. Just what has allowed you to take another step forward this year for the Red Rebels?
Yeah, we got a big addition to the O-line in the offseason, Brody Smith. Another big step-up player, Nick Hinderlight, and obviously the returning players, Henry Chambers, Alex Boyd, and Nash Stennett, all great offensive linemen. That's why I've been so successful this year.
What's different about you right now this year compared to last year?
I am 15 pounds heavier than I was last year. I've gotten a lot faster, a lot stronger in the gym, so I think those are the contributing factors to my gameplay.
Adding on the weight, what has that specifically done for your success?
I can just take hits that I wasn't able to last year and not get tackled.
Congratulations, Price. You're our Pella Player of the Week. There you go. Congrats, guys. Give them some love.
Great tackle there, by the way. Hey, here are the games coming your way tomorrow night. Sam Rothman will have you covered. Gatlinburg-Pittman at Fulton. Big game between Maryville and Science Hill. Probably a playoff preview game. Central and West will play. Powell and Clinton. Hardin Valley at Bearden. Those games and many more coming your way tomorrow night. All right, time now for a player profile package. And for that, Austin sits down with Braden Ray over at Grace Christian.
I would say playing on both sides of the field, it can be hard. This summer we did a bunch of conditioning, put a bunch of work into that, so when that time comes we can be prepared. But I love it. I can't pick offense or defense. It's all worthwhile. So when it comes to working at wide receiver, the best course of actions that I've been taking is just practice, rather if that was freshman year against scout team, trying my hardest, or that was at Triple F when I went there and trained and got better at speed and mobility. All of that helped, and it just got me to where I am today. Mostly about defense, the favorite thing I like is probably just hitting, and also I like getting our defense off the field so our offense can go on the field, so that's a big part of it. Playing on this team, I would say it's just a big brotherhood about it. Rather if that's in the school setting, if that's in the hallway, if that's out in public, if that's in the locker room, on the field, there's always a brotherhood about it, and that just makes it everything. My biggest inspirement to play football was definitely my dad. I wear his number, and it's the only number that I've wore all my life in football, only number. And he played football when he was younger and in middle school and high school as well, so he was my biggest inspiration. Me and Weston, our quarterback, I came here in 6th grade, and he was the first friend I met. We met each other, I think, just on the playground, then we played football. And from 6th grade to 12th grade senior year, our chemistry in football and just our friendship has grown so much, and it's just been awesome for us to grow as friends and grow as teammates and everything about that. I say one of our quotes that gets us up and picks our heads up would rather be when people bring up our black flag mentality, which in the military that means attack, and that shows us to be relentless, short-minded, always going, just the thought of being relentless and always attacking, go, go, go. Or I'd also say the next one's good. If you drop a pass, next one's good, don't worry about it. Hey, you miss a tackle, next one's good, don't worry about it. So one of those two, of course. I love to play football because I'm a really motivated person, and no matter if that's us winning 50-0 or losing 60-0, I always want to keep pedal on the metal, keep going until the game's over. And just no matter what, whenever it comes to the motivation about football, I just never want to give up. And it doesn't matter who we're playing, bad or good, just always keep going.
Hello, the aerial coverage tonight brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Join in the sunrise breakfast, if you will. Watch the sunrise over the mountains. Enjoy a great breakfast at Gatlinburg Sky Park. Gorgeous night tonight. Austin Price will get to the national anthem after the break, but I know you're looking forward to seeing Justin and Matt Price, friends over there, Thad Wells. Going to be a great matchup next week.
It will be. Big 4-0 start for Grace, right? Yep. And they play Notre Dame tomorrow night. They're favored to win that game. Yep. They'll be favored to beat Lakeway and then Austin East. So you're looking at potentially
7-0 start.
A 7-0 start if they don't have any hiccups between now and then, heading into that big matchup against Whale.
Okay, yeah, and they're playing awfully good football. Well, it is Aloha night, Hawaiian night, however you want to say it tonight. CB45 did not get the memo, not going to be dressed up tonight for a special evening here at Halls. Sun-drenched stadium. We'll take a break. When we come back, FCA's Rivalry Thursday presented by Covenant Health is after the break. The national anthem brought to you by Food City when we come back.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on, we got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top?
Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby.
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Abraham Lincoln knew the power of an open door. He invited the public into the White House throughout his presidency because he understood open doors lead to new possibilities, new opportunities, and new discoveries. At LMU, our mission is to open doors for every student who comes here, so they can become everything they're meant to be. Come discover how we can open doors for you.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now, we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Welcome back to Halls as the 3-1 Red Devils get set to face the 3-1 Carter Hornets. Time now for the national anthem, which as always is brought to you by Food City.
Thank you. Please remain standing and join in singing as the Halls High School Marching Band performs our national anthem.
Nice crowd on hand here tonight at Halls, and a non-region game, if you will, but at the same time, a game that it means a lot to both schools.
Well, it does. Both teams are going to have a winning record after the night mark, but one team could be potentially 4-1 with a win tonight as they head off into region play. We look at tonight's keys to the game presented by Huntington Learning Center. Starting with the Carter Hornets. Just be strong in the secondary. Lethco loves to throw it. You cannot get your eyes focused in the wrong spot because all of a sudden that ends up with a 60-yard touchdown the other way. And then when you get the ball, try to have some time-consuming drives. Keep the ball away from Halls. As for Halls, lean on the quarterback play. Lethco's the best player in this game. Let him be dynamic and creative. And then defensively, pressure, pressure, pressure. Carter can flat out and get up and go as well, but I do think they have the capability to also slow it down and keep the ball away from Halls.
Every year is a new year. Both of these teams very young, but a year ago, Halls won this matchup 42-7. Doesn't really matter. A lot of those guys are gone. Should be a good one tonight. FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. It's Carter and Halls when we come back.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it.
Drop. Bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
Knoxville Smiles depend on us to make your smile better. Knoxville Smiles, are you happy with your smile today? Knoxville Smiles, we're all about smiles.
Hey, Lance, what makes you smile?
Pancake blocks.
Nick, over here, WTRF. What are you feeling about the upcoming season?
Our whole team is prepared, and we have a great game plan.
But what about the competition?
I don't want to say too much, but right now we have 0% financing for 36 months. That's pretty tough to beat if you ask me. Right now, get into a Ford Edge with 0% APR for 36 months for only $34,400, or a new Ford F-150 for just $46,100, also with 0% APR for 36 months. Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
At Glass Doctor, our trained specialists are experts at fixing foggy and cracked glass.
Looks great.
You're all set. What we can't fix is your view.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh, yeah.
The following is a special sports presentation by Pac-Man Sports.
I'm excited for our kids. You know, obviously, to have the opportunity to get on TV for our kids. They love that moment. They love to be able to talk with their friends at other schools about having this opportunity. And let's face it, I mean, Brent Hughes, Coach Hughes, has a fantastic group of kids. He runs a wonderful program.
To play on Rivalry Thursday is a great opportunity to showcase our kids, our school, and our community. You know, I got to do it when I played, and you know, you just appreciate everything that Mark and Austin and all the supporters do to give back to high school football here. The scene is just phenomenal. And everything they do for high school football in this area, it just continues to grow and continues to make a high school experience special here.
It's special, you know, it's a great opportunity, and you know, we get to bring our brand, Carter High School, to everybody, and so that's important for our kids. It's important for our school and our community, so we're really excited.
Carter's a great community, a great football team, and with a rich tradition, and so to me, it's just an opportunity to go out there in front of two great communities and compete and play football, the game that we love to do and watch and be a part of. So hopefully it's going to be a great atmosphere, and hopefully just two good football teams battling out and trying to compete to win a game.
Yeah, what a gorgeous night here tonight for FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. We will hit the halfway point after this week's games, which start tonight. as the 3-1 Halls Red Devils play host to the 3-1 Carter Hornets in a non-region game that means a lot to both teams. Mark Packer along with Austin Price here at Dink Adams Field. Casey Funderburg not with us tonight. She'll be back next week. Eric Kane is down on the sideline, so you're handling both of our key players.
That's right.
Like old times.
Like old times,
yeah.
Minus the, let's start with the visitors from Carter, and we'll start with L.A. Rogers, who, is fantastic with the ball in his hands. But Trodrick Rogers is just a playmaker for, this Carter Hornets team, both at strong safety and wide receiver. Now, it's a hot night, so going both ways. We'll see how he holds up. It's going to be a tough one out here in the heat and humidity. As for Halls, everything goes through Amari Lethgo, the quarterback. He's creative, he's dynamic, and you've got to be a really good steward as a linebacker. Watch the eyes, because Lethgo does a fantastic job of keeping his eyes up the field when he's moving around back there. You think he's going to run, all of a sudden he pulls it 40 yards in the air, and that's a big play for the Red Devils.
He's a great kid, too. Let's head down to another great kid. That's Eric Kane, who's standing by with Hall's head coach, Brent Hughes.
Coach, obviously you have a veteran quarterback, Amari Lethgo. What does he need to do tonight to be successful for your team?
Just be who he is. Don't have to be anything more special. He's special enough. Just let the game come to him, and good things are going to happen.
Coach, thanks so much. Best of luck.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And the first quarter is brought to you by OEB Law. It's always been turn your wreck into a check, but we've adjusted that a little bit. Communication is the key between your attorney and the client, and trust me, communication is a strength of Tim Elrod and the good people at OEB Law. It is a warm night tonight, 82 degrees, brought to you by the 6th Storm Team and Exterior Home Solutions. It's that time of year you keep waiting for the temperature to go down, and I guess we'll just have to keep waiting, Austin.
That's right. We'll turn your shirt into sweat tonight with this one. I mean, it's a woo, and it doesn't help that I believe the AC's out up here in the press box. So
I wondered.
It's a wee bit toasty up here.
Yeah, I wondered if it was just running all over the place and I haven't adjusted, or if it is just a little roasty up here, but it definitely is. This game I think we've been looking forward to for a while, because two programs really headed in the right direction, two really good coaches, and looking forward to this one tonight. I think for Carter, they've got to believe early.
Yeah, I agree, especially, again, when you lose to a team 42-7 a year ago, and Halls won the toss and they elected to defer and they'll kick off. You've got to be able to have some positive momentum go your way early, and we'll see if it happens right here.
Returnable from the 10-yard line, and something cooking up the left side. Nice field position past the 35, and then driven out of bounds. They'll officially call it the 37-yard line. And this our first chance to see the young quarterback, awfully talented Brody Sparks, a guy who blew out his elbow a year ago in a 7-on-7 scrimmage with Morristown East. Missed about half of the season, came back late in the year, and boy, he can spin it.
He can, and again, when you have a new coach with a young quarterback, there's just that certain anticipation and promise.
And they'll run the little jet sweep to the outside, and Carter's got to get to the outside, and they will here past the 35, and then out of bounds, close to first down yardage, a gain of 9. Now, you see seniors on the offensive line. Ted Taylor's a guy that keep your eye on that guy. He's got a great future. But other than that, some inexperience up there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And this is a team that, a year ago had a lot of seniors. They were able to plug in some guys who were older who didn't have as much experience this year, and they've held up well early on.
Inside handoff on 2nd and 1 will get the first down past midfield into Hall's territory. And as we said, the Red Devils a year ago, they were real senior heavy, had a whole lot of talent and a lot of experience, but now they've got a lot of young guns up front. Only one senior starts on the defensive front.
I really like this Halls team because they have some youth, and it's going to only get better. Lethgo, again, is a junior, so when you have a younger quarterback just like Sparks here, it means the world when you have youth around it. But this tough sled, legs continued to drive there for number 8, Jody Scruggs.
Yeah, Jody Scruggs on the run there. And Todd Helton, and when we say Todd Helton, not the same Todd Helton that played baseball. This is a different one. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
But I said, if you'd like to have a run-pass option, what do you want to do? He said, I want the football in eight's hands every play. I don't care how we get it to him.
Adjusting here on this play on the 2nd down and 8. Halls has got to win this play. They can't let Carter keep playing at 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2.
2nd down and 8. Quarterback could run if he wants. Will cut up. And, whoa, that could be the collision of the game right off the bat.
Yeah, no need to take that kind of shot either for Sparks. I mean, just get out of bounds and let the play another day. There's no, I mean, it's not like that was down at the goal line trying to get in.
Arlen Hunley on the hit. Eric Kane is down on the sideline. We'll bring him in a little bit differently. Eric, you could feel that one from where you are, I'm sure.
Yeah, and to Austin's point, all you had to do was take one step to your right and you were out of bounds. That was a big-time hit there by Harlan Hunley, one of the captains of this defense.
Yep, 3rd down and 7. And they will look to throw. Quick pass. Oh, that one almost intercepted. Boy, it looked like for just a second that Nathan Martin was going to pick that one and continue to run. And as Carter play it safe at the 44, they'll punt it away.
It's a smart move. You have some momentum. You flip the field at minimum. You're a little lucky there. Your young quarterback forced that one. I think he thought it was there, but it never really was.
One of theirs where you sling it out there, and as soon as you throw it, you go, please, ball hit the ground.
Ethan Lane back to punt.
A nice punt here. Does he get the right angle? Don't catch that football. He catches it at the 1 and tries to get out of jail.
Rogers on the return.
And the tackle will come down right out about the 8-yard line. It could have been worse after a gorgeous 43-yard punt.
Yeah, again, put your heels on the 10 and let it go over your head. Catching that thing at the 2 or 3 was not very wise.
So,
Amari Lethgo now will come in, and you'll get to see our first action with him.
Yeah, he had the coming out party, if you will, a year ago when the first game of the year against Campbell County right here. And I'll always remember Lethgo said, I'm not very fast. And then like the first play, he took off for a 42-yard run. Nice try. He's got some wheels for sure. Inside handoff off right tackle, and they'll get close to first down yardage. Set up the offense for you, and as we said, they have got a lot of youth up front. 3 sophomores and a freshman.
Yeah, replaced a ton at the line of scrimmage on both the offensive and defensive line. They're rebuilding it with younger players, which sets up well for the future, especially when your quarterback's back. Watch Drew Ross, 7. He'll be making plays on offense, but he's also very capable at the tight end spot.
Yeah, 2 quarterbacks that we'll see again next year in this game. So it's not like one-year starters as Lethgo will hand off inside.
Oh, wow, right there. Just great defensive
down in the backfield.
Defense all over that one. Only one senior up front for Carter, and we continue to talk about the youth movement.
Secondary a little bit more senior heavy, but you're right. That front 7 was, it was all juniors and sophomores. Javion Morgan that time with the big play.
Good look at Todd Helton, head coach of the Hornets, and really enjoy visiting with him. So appreciative just at the coverage and the opportunity to get his kids on TV and let everybody see the Carter community. Lethgo throws this one out of the backfield and bounces right off the receiver's hand. Eric Kane, how do you feel down there on the sidelines? I like home.
It's like riding a bike, Mark.
Nice.
Feel at home down here, but I do love that booth. You guys are talking about that youth movement on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Really for Halls, it's a couple of sophomores. You got a true freshman, Noah Parton at left guard. And speaking with Brent Hughes, he was really the most consistent during fall camp. And so you don't see that often in high school football, much less here in East Tennessee.
Yeah. 3rd down and 10. And a big spot for Carter right here. Can they keep Halls buried? Lethgo throws this one out of the backfield. A double stuff on a 2-yard gain, a 4th down, and a punting situation.
Yeah, that one was called to play it smart. And if you're able to break a tackle and get to the first down, fine. If not, punt this one away and just don't make a mistake deep in your own territory. Halls picks up 1 first down, but that'll be it. And now they'll punt it away. And Carter should get in good field position here.
It's so weird. They've got the new scoreboard with the Jumbotron on the right, and I keep looking after all the years of the scoreboard at the 50-yard line. There's nothing there.
Nothing.
It's not on.
They still use it for Little League games, I'm told.
Oh, okay. First punt of the night, low snap, and they'll get it away in a low bounding punt that will take a Hall's bounce.
You got to field that.
Down to the Carter 35. Let's take a break. 7:41 to go first quarter. No harm, no foul between Carter and Halls.
At Pioneer Comfort, our certified technicians are prompt, courteous, and professional. Keeping your home comfortable is Pioneer's #1 priority. Because a cool home in the summer, a warm home in the winter, and one that is free of plumbing or electrical issues allows you and your family to enjoy the things that mean the most. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Since 1981, Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
Preparing for college as a high school student can be very difficult, but Huntington Learning Center can make it much easier on you. Hi, I'm Emily, and I'm a student at Huntington Learning Center, and it has helped me drastically improve my ACT scores. I had a 28, which was good, but for the scholarships I wanted to be in the 30s, and I got up to a 32. It took a lot of stress off the test and made me much more comfortable when taking it. Thanks to Huntington Learning Center, I have opened many more opportunities for my collegiate future.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by OEB Law, because communication is the key. Ted Russell Ford, Lincoln Memorial University, KnoxvilleSmiles.com, Commercial Bank, and Exterior Home Solutions. Mark Packer along with Austin Price, Eric Kane down on the sideline. No scores so far between Carter and Halls, and Hornets will go off left tackle and pick up a quick 4 yards. So who are the bigs that will be the key tonight? Brought to you by Bigs Only. It is a lifestyle. Judd Taylor up front for Carter. That is a big cat right there who is committed to Army. He's a 4-year starter and a guy that they will go behind a whole lot tonight. Call it a gain of 4 for the young sophomore quarterback. Inside handoff again, and the defense is, football comes loose. First turnover of the game.
He got stuck there.
Carson Pierce comes up with the fumble recovery. The handoff off left tackle, and big hits inside. And Halls has the first big break of the game because of that right there.
Yeah, watch 23 just rip it out. That's a fantastic play by Marcus Moore.
So the Red Devils get the football in Carter territory at the 37-yard line.
Get out of the box, man. Get out of the box.
And one of those spots on the field where do you do a quick momentum turn and take a shot. They'll pitch this one out on the left side. And turning the corner inside the 25 down to about the 21-yard line. And there's that guy again that we just called his name, Marcus Moore, but a flag is in back at the 36.
Defending flag on the play.
John Ward calling things tonight.
It is quite the all-team name game here. I mean, you got
Coach off the field.
I love John. He takes charge.
Holding. Number 7 on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
Oh, look at
So
the umpire, Jeff Hall.
that's what I'm saying. You got John Ward, Jeff Hall, and Todd Helton all in action here tonight.
Which is truly unbelievable, I'll tell you the truth.
And then the clock operator's name's Wesley Walker, who played for Tennessee last year.
Really?
You can't make this up.
Well, the big penalty there will move them back to about the 45-yard line. And another stoppage comes in here. I guess there's no penalty, just a stoppage. So a first down and 19. I love how he caught John Ward yelling at Brent Hughes to stay off the field. Microphones are working down there. Maybe an opportunity to see the right arm of Lefko. He'll take a shot.
Oh.
And a little bit too much air under that ball as he was trying to get it to one of his two key receivers, that being Brody Rogers.
Rogers defending.
Rogers had his man beat by about a half a step. Ball was good placement, but just nice recovery that time by L.A. Rogers.
Nice job of turning and locating the ball.
Yeah.
Because you were right, when he threw the ball, it looked like he had it. Second and 19. Quick little pass by Lefko and a tackle made from behind.
Lefko's pass complete to Ross.
By Latrodrick Rogers again. And we're going to call those two names a whole lot tonight. It's going to be Drew Ross, number 7, or Brody Rogers, number 0.
Yeah, Ross with the nice catch and run, and a nice job of corralling him down by DeCorian Brown, Eric Kane.
Third down and 4, we'll call it. Amari Lefko rolls to the left, takes a deep shot and overthrows his receiver who was there. Let's try Eric Kane again down on the sideline. Receiver was there, Eric.
Yeah, he was there. If that throw was on, that could have been a big play. But back to the two playmakers for Halls and Brody Rogers, who they just tried again, and Drew Ross. Sometimes they go too tight. Those will be the two tight ends. They ran that with success last year against Campbell County, if you remember. But again, Brody Rogers not going to come off the field with the knot. They've already tried to get it to him a couple of times, and sooner or later they'll be successful.
Hall's going to go for it here on fourth down.
Fourth down and about 4.5. Will they go, or are they trying to get a freebie?
I think they're going to go, but I think they're absolutely going to try to get the freebie first.
Clock right at midway through the first quarter. And they will go. Lefko rolls left field. Some pressure going to be buried back at the 40.
He just got swallowed up by big 62 for Carter, Jake Coffey.
Boy, just what the doctor ordered for the Hornets to get in the backfield on a fourth down and 4.5.
Coffey just shed the block and then shoved Lefko to the ground, and then a lot of jawing between the two sides.
So essentially what happens is Carter has the turnover literally right where they are right now, and the defense comes up big. Young quarterback looking to throw will step up, and he'll be buried. Well, our thanks to D1 Training Centers, the official training partner of Rivalry Thursday. It is D1 training facility of the athlete, and they were here tonight. We appreciate Devin Driscoll and all of our friends at D1 for their continued partnership of what we do on Rivalry Thursday. Hadn't been much offense so far. Here we talked about it, we're probably going to have a whole lot of fireworks, and yet here we are. Throw this one out, nice block inside, and there's the fireworks we were talking about.
He is gone. Guy's got an angle, and it don't matter.
Turning on the burners, see ya. Boy, you call for the fireworks, and the touchdown of 61 yards, but is there a flag? Gabe Dennis still posing for pictures in the end zone and finally says, well, let's take this one back.
Illegal formation on the offense. Replay second down.
Basically, John Ward says, give him no sense, and we bring it back.
That is essentially what he said. Boy, Eric Kane, that is a debilitating call, and there have been a couple of those so far.
Yeah, it really is, especially having turned it over already once offensively, trying to find some rhythm, and you got to watch out who's on the line. You got to have somebody off the line. A little demoralizing, but Hall's over here on this sideline. They agree with the call.
Eric, I have to admit to you, when I had this dead air up here in the booth, I'm so used to you filling it in, and I feel like I need you up here, you know?
Austin's probably texting somebody. That's usually when I jump in.
I've intentionally not been on my phone to make sure.
So a second down and long, and they'll take a shot here. Receiver behind the second
wow.
down.
Oh, man. Almost a fantastic interception. And Dennis was able to do just enough to keep it out of the hands of Brody Rogers.
And the closing speed, too. Yeah, they tried to go back to Gabe Dennis, who had the touchdown on the play before, and a closing speed to just knock that one away by Brody Rogers. Looks like the teams are going to take shots tonight.
I like that, though. I like going down the field. Third down and about 19. 18, third and 18.
Third and 18, a little shovel pass inside. And they'll get just about 3 of the yards back in a punting situation here. Yeah, the Bigs Only Spotlight brought to you by Bigs Only. It is a lifestyle, and that is Travis Brassfield, 6 foot 215 for the Red Devils, who held on that play and will force a fourth down.
Tennessee play call on third and long.
Rogers deep to receive. Lead the punt.
They'll line this one up. Boy, almost got that one. And straight out of bounds. Quick break and a break from our friends at Covenant Health.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Playing on first down, Amari Lethgo fakes the handoff and takes it around left end into Carter territory for a quick pickup of 16 yards.
That's the one that you have to watch for if you're Carter, because he's so capable of that, but he's also capable of acting like he's going to run and then firing a fastball for a big score.
Hello, thanks to Covenant Health, improving lives through health. Scan the QR code for more information of all that Covenant Health has to offer. Love the effort there. Big number 18 for Carter as he reached out. That's Davion Morgan. Grabs the running back, slings him around till a number of other Hornets are there for no gain.
Kind of ran into a little bit of a Hornet wall, and then Morgan and 58 for Carter. Austin Newberry cleaned it up.
Second down and 10, 3 minutes to go first quarter. Lethgo standing flat-footed, throws this one out. And the Hornets there to drive him out of bounds, and maybe a little late hit. And there comes the flag.
You can't throw them down once you're already past the white to the green.
And Isaiah Burton reaches up and kind of pats himself on the chest.
You
That's my bad.
You got to own it. I mean, what would have been 3rd down and 2 now turns into a Hall's 1st down.
Right there, let go. Don't need that.
After the play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 11 on the defense, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, 1st down.
And down to the 25 and a 1st down for the Red Devils. Back and forth we've gone. We've had several big plays, but the stats don't show it. You know, Halls is one of the great fan bases, by the way.
They are. They're always here. Halls and Powell, I think, are 2 of my favorite.
And Bearden for me. Lethco throws this one to receiver. And down to about the 10-yard line. And a new name to call, Landon Vest, a 5'8", 165 senior, makes the grab. Easy pass.
First and goal.
Run about 6 yards, turn. Stop, catch the pass, and 1st down and goal right at the 10.
That'll be a first down.
So into the D1 red zone. And 1st down and goal for the Red Devils. 3 receivers near side, inside handoff. Nothing doing there, and we're going to call his name a whole lot tonight. Big number 52, Austin Ogle. Along with that guy right there, Jake Coffey, number 62.
Coffey had a big play on the last drive. That's 2 in a row trying to keep Halls out of the end zone here, force him to kick a field goal.
Starting to cool off here tonight at Halls. Week 5 of the high school football season. They'll call that a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11. Lethco going to keep it himself. Cuts up inside down to the 7. And a 3rd down and goal at the 7 coming up.
Simmons on the stop.
See Brent Hughes, the head coach. We ran into him playing miniature golf at Sir Goonies out in Farragut with our grandson, and Brent and his little daughter Ava were right behind us. I asked him who won. He said, well, of course she did. Hudson did win. A lot of 5 putts by G-Pop. 3rd down. And is there contact? Yes, there is. Flag comes in, and that'll be a 1st down as it happened in the end zone. That's DeCorian Brown again. He just got locked up with Rogers.
Pass interference on the defense, number 6. Half the distance to the goal. Replay 3rd down.
Replay 3rd down.
No. I thought the contact was in the end zone, but they will call it a 3rd down. So a timeout taken here. And the road to Chattanooga is off and rolling from our friends at Food City Pepsi and Frito-Lay. And our thanks to Food City, Pepsi, and Frito-Lay. Of course, the Vols are going to be on the road this week. They'll be in Norman, Oklahoma. But a lot of people doing some tailgating. Place that order online at foodcity.com. Grab some Pepsi and some Frito-Lay products, and you'll be ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, with we've got your boy here, Philip Friels. He could be our Mike Pereira.
He is here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We could have him over here breaking down the calls.
Eric, are you heading to Norman, or is it just Austin going?
I will be heading that way. I won't get there as quick as Austin will be, but I'll make it there.
Not everybody flies on private jets. 'Tis the life. 3rd down and goal at the About 3.5. Scoreboard says 4. It's almost like a 2-point conversion almost. Just outside of that hash mark.
Oh, late add here for Halls. They only had 10 on the field.
3 receivers top of the screen. Lethco will look that way. Throws this one out. Catches made. Touchdown. And that one to Landon Vest, the senior, for 6 points. And Hall strikes first.
Vest fleeces the defense for 6, and Brent Hughes is ecstatic to get off to a good start here against Carter.
Once again, just another easy pass for Lethco. Just a quick little run 2 yards, cut to the outside, nothing too difficult or complex. And the Red Devils with a 6-0 lead, trying to make it 7. Extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 is the new score. And the first of our 2 Scholar athletes brought to you by Pioneer Heating and Air. Aiden Smith, a senior defensive lineman, a 4.3 GPA. And congratulations to him from our friends at Pioneer Heating and Air. Gorgeous night here tonight as we come to you from Halls. And all the aerial coverage is brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Check out the sunrise breakfast that they've got up in the mountains, as the mountains are definitely calling the Gatlinburg Sky Park.
6 plays, 64 yards, 3:46 off the clock. Vest with the 3-yard touchdown catch.
A good look at the sideline down there for Halls, as the Red Devils take a 7-0 lead. Season off and rolling. Austin, any surprises so far for you this year?
You know, I mean, I'm surprised that Jefferson County has won it.
Okay.
They had so much coming back, and I'm really surprised. I mean, having now lost to Science Hill and Dobbins Bennett, their path to a home playoff game is very, very small. They'll have to have a lot of help. I'm not sure Science Hill or DB will lose to any of those other teams, which is what it'll take, as Carter now returns the punt from the 4.
Needs something on special teams and a hit close to the sideline. Well, if you have a student needing a good ACT score, make sure you check out our friends at Kuntz Cram Course. I actually got a couple of messages from friends this week. Who was that you were talking about? Well, we've been talking about Kuntz Cram Course for several years now. If you've got a student taking a free in-school test or the October 26th national test, they have got you covered at Kuntz Cram Course. One-on-one tutoring, online courses available. Find all the information at kuntzcramcourse.com. Well, for Carter, they've had some offense tonight. Had a 64-yard touchdown called back. And just got to go back to work. And that's not the work we're talking about.
No, but I think that the possibilities are to make plays through the air. I think it's going to be tougher to run on Halls than I thought it would be, just based off the start of this football game, which means you've got to exploit a few things. They had Dennis open a couple of times. Obviously, he took the one that got called back, but I think that's where they could have some success here. I think they've got throw to run.
Second down and 10. Maybe the last play, unless it's an incomplete pass of the first quarter. Catch is made. They'll get the first down. Stops the clock outside the 35 at about the 37.
Dennis, and he is he's slippery. He's fantastic with the ball in his hands, and he's got great quickness and speed.
Self escapes on the stop.
And maybe one more play in the quarter. Boy, Brody Sparks, he's got a really nice, lively arm.
He does. It's a really nice arm for a sophomore, and we're heading to break.
Yeah, they're content to get to the end of the first quarter. 7-0 Red Devils with the lead on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
To me, being an attorney means more than practicing just law. It means pulling alongside my clients and being their partner. It means keeping my clients informed through the legal process, which can be overwhelming. At OEB Law, we stand with you because communication is key.
Hello, I'm local East Tennessee agent Scotty Dykes. We'd love to do business with you. We offer auto, home, life, and other investment products. My number's at the bottom of the screen as long as our email address. Give us a call and see what we can help you with. We'd love to help you.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Your roof, it's the most important protection against nature for your home or your business. That's why I trust the experts at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, what's going on? This is Cameron with Camco Commercial Door here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We specialize in residential and commercial garage door repair and replacement. We would love to earn your business. Feel free to give us a call at 865-776-9455.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jody Griffin. I'm a dentist here in Knoxville, Tennessee. In 22, I had a wakeboard tower hit me on the head and give me a concussion. In my office, I show x-rays to my patients so they can see their teeth. I needed somebody to do the same thing for my brain, so I went to MPG. They did an EEG of my brain, and they were able to show me the activity of my brain and give me a diagnosis and a treatment plan. So I choose MPG because brains is what they do, and that's all they do.
I'm Coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy on Rocky Top. On Saturdays, you get 13 hours of coverage with game day all day. Weekdays, you get analysis unlike any other. No one covers the balls like 99.1, the sports animal.
Welcome back to Halls High School. Halls leading Carter 7-0 here as we begin the second quarter here with Carter head coach Todd Helton. And coach, it feels like defense doing the thing. Offensively, had a turnover, had a touchdown called back. What will it take to get your offense in rhythm?
Hey, we got some youth. We got to settle down. Big moment, great atmosphere. Offense just kind of got to get in a rhythm here. We've played good defensively. We had a couple of alignment issues, but I'll tell you, this is exactly what high school football is all about. A junkyard dog fight on the line of scrimmage. I love it. I'm proud of our kids. We just got to settle down a little bit, enjoy this moment, and we'll be fine.
Coach, thanks so much.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You know, we're getting some coaches with some extra energy this year.
Yeah, man. You know, again, I think you're catching them at the right time. They're coming off a play or a series, and you know they get excited. That emotion bubbles over.
First down and 10 at the 37. Carter down, feels some pressure, and going to be buried back at the 29.
Sparks sacked in the backfield by Cole.
Brody Sparks buried, and we take a look at the first quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. 7-0 the Halls after the first quarter. To doubling up essentially the Hornets with the Red Devils.
Yeah, and again, the Hornets showed flashes in the first quarter. They just kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit here and there. They've got to eliminate the mistakes and get some momentum. They're plenty capable.
Loss of 7 yards, second down and 17. They'll go to the ground, and to the outside, they'll get that yardage back plus a little bit. And that's the guy, Jody Scruggs, that Todd Helton was talking about before the game. He tore an ACL. There's a flag on the play. Let's check this. But he tore an MCL, actually July 30th, and rehab to get back. Got back for the second game against Austin East. And let's see what John Ward has to say.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 1. 15-yard from the end of the run, first down.
Yeah, Helton talking about Scruggs saying, well, want him to touch the ball 100 times, 1,900 all-purpose back, returning, tore that MCL, had surgery literally July 30th, came back August 26th. And Mike Andrews over at Andrews Physical Therapy worked real hard with him, got him back out on the field, and they think he's back. this one out, finding a blocker up the left side. Nice block, turning on the Jets and pushed out at the 35.
Flag.
Goes Dom Culp.
I think it's going to be a hold.
Yeah, it was a really, really good block by the wide receiver.
Holding on the offense, number 4. Replay, first down.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one again because on the outside you thought, boy, that's a really good block, and you wonder maybe was it too good by Brody Martin. So watch the side of your screen,
The hold was way inside.
Yeah.
It
wasn't even out there.
No, it was way inside. Like way out of the play. Martin was in the slot.
Man, there have been a couple of plays by Carter that have been big plays that have come back. I mean, none bigger than that touchdown.
That's what I'm saying. They've shown flashes.
First down and 15. This could be a double pass if they want to. But the run by Scruggs will be negative yardage. As a backward pass goes for an odd, that's Jarrell Chandler, the sophomore, who gets back to knock Scruggs out of bounds.
That play was doomed from the start.
But I thought he was going to throw the football, and if he did, it could have popped loose because there were so many guys in the backfield.
Well, there's nobody running routes, though. So,
it's a minor technicality that
they just decided to not block anybody and let Scruggs get blown up. Good news is it's second and down. You need about half back. That way it makes it third and manageable. Timeout. Halls.
Timeout Halls. Well, it's second down and 21. A quick break and a break.
What's the #1 home improvement project you can do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. You owe it to yourself and your family to find out why 18,000 Tennessee homeowners have made the switch to Aqua Clear water systems. For your free water test and estimate, scan the QR code on the screen. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
And a good look at the young quarterback, Brody Sparks, brought to you by Aqua Clear Water Systems. By the way, the cyber car is here, and we'll visit. There it is, somewhat down there. We'll visit with David Brewster here in just a little bit. We'll send Eric Kane over there to visit with David Brewster. Aqua Clear. 10:55 to go in the second quarter, and a second down and Chow Hall. Does that fit?
Yeah, it doesn't really because it's the other direction.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But hey, we did a great pregame. We'll talk about that a little bit more later.
Yeah.
They were fantastic.
I was trying to be creative. I just didn't know which way Chow Hall was.
This was toward Brandon Park's house in Hardin Valley.
Oh, okay. Second down and 21. You'd like to at least get about half of it back and make third down manageable. But the defense is all over.
He's gone.
Half of it back.
Big man rumble.
Scoop and score down the sideline. Touchdown. On a second down and 21, the defense gets in the backfield. They force the fumble, scoop and score for 6 from 39 yards.
They bring the blitz, and then the nice strip, and then a fantastic job of scooping by Trey Skates.
Well, what a bounce.
Right to him. It helps he played receiver a year ago and bulked up to play D-line this year.
Yeah, sometimes you never know which way that ball's going to bounce, and it just popped right up into his arms, and Skates was on skates. And once again, over the Hall student section, it's an absolute hootenanny over there because they are thrilled to death to be up by 2 scores. So the extra point to make it 14-0, and a low line driver and aloha. It's 14-0 Halls as we start the second quarter. Okay, so there's the aforementioned Chow Hall. You know, and it does lead us into Rees Across America. As you talk about it, it's veteran owned and run.
Yeah. Fantastic. I think it's the best burger in Knoxville. Fantastic people. David Bruce out there at the Chow Hall of Emory Road. So if you're ever out this neck of northeast Knox County, you come and give those people a look. And again, it ties right in with Rees Across America.
Yeah.
You go in there and you see all these pictures of veterans on the wall. It's so neat.
Yeah, and we invite you. And I thank you to East Tennessee for all of the people who have donated. We're giving about $6,000 on site, not even what's on the website. If you go to knoxreads.org and click on Rivalry Thursday, just to make sure that there are no gravestones of any of our veterans who've paid the ultimate price for our country, that this Christmas season just don't want to see any of those gravestones without a wreath on them. So Rees Across America, whether it's in person or online, I invite you to continue to support Rees Across America.
So a big defensive play, and all of a sudden now Cardinal really finds themselves behind the 8. And an onside kick, and Halls got it. Wow, what a play.
Golly. An onside kick up 14-0. And they go high in the air to come up with that one. And Brett Hughes is proud of himself as Jarrell Chandler gets the onside kick.
Watch, it gets tipped up even further. The ball gets hit by Halls right here. No, it didn't. It just bounced high. It looked like he got hit by the young man. And then what an athletic play. He contorted his body to bring that in, got the feet down.
Well, if you're Carter, your back is against the wall at this point. Football at the 46-yard line. And so much for Brent Hughes wanting a good game on TV. He wants a blowout on TV. And the Red Devils down inside the 35. Tough run there by Brody Rogers, and the Red Devils are running downhill.
They are. They're running downhill. I like the play call. A little bit of misdirection there. Carter was fooled, and it's a huge first down to begin this drive, which is already down to the 32 after this Rogers run.
"14 yards and a first down at the 32-yard line.
Ball,
oh,
and
Lefko
Carter
drops the football.
Didn't get it back. Halls got it.
Boy, Carter had a chance. It was right out of the midst of Jake Coffey, number 62, and the Hornets needed that one.
Coffey has been a menace through three or four drives now for Halls. He has been a load. Halls is having a tough time blocking him. He just gets right through there. Ball slips out, and then he's right there, and it just kind of slips out from underneath him, and Lethgo's able to get back on it. So now it's second down and about 19.
Carter's got to figure out a way to get off the field. 3 receivers near side. Lethgo will roll this way and then throw a screen across the middle, and this one will pop open to get most of the yardage back. Down inside the 30. Eric Caneboy Halls has it right now.
That they do, Mark Packer. Halls has it. They got it on offense. They got it on defense. The student section being fueled by the band. They have not stopped yelling the entire game. It's a pretty enthusiastic sideline, and for good reason for the Halls Red Devils.
Yeah, I always go to, you mentioned Powell, and while I'm with you on Powell, I mean, Bearden, Maryville's got a great student section. There's some good student sections here in East Tennessee. Flag comes in before the play.
Prior to the snap, false start on the offense, number 0, replay, third down.
Man, I'm glad to see the CB45's Parab microphone is working so well. We got him some upgrades this year. As long as the coaches are, FCC worthy, like Brent Hughes is, then we're good. I don't worry about Brent Hughes. Can't say that for everyone, but I don't worry about Brent Hughes. Third down and 11, and Lethgo going to be buried again, and there's that guy.
There he is, man. Coffey is a menace. I mean, a straight menace. Jake Coffey.
He's a junior, by the way. I'm going old school of who he reminds me of, and that is a former Dallas Cowboy, Danny Noonan, who played for Nebraska. Played for Nebraska, drafted by the Cowboys, and was just a menace. Kind of the same body type, low center
and
of
they
gravity.
get off the field. I mean, like you could have said Hall's could go for this, but Hall's going to play field position here. Punt it away, try to pin Carter deep.
Berkeley, the kick.
Halls does get the ball to start the second half. Great snap.
Punt this one away, and it will take a dead bounce and stop inside the 5, down to about the 3, maybe 2.5. Hey, let's head down to Jared. I saw Jared this week. I was over at Gambuza's. There he is. Tony's helping you there. Put the microphone in front of it. Who you got down there, Jared?
We got John. He's a senior here at Halls High School, and he's ready to represent. I think we might be doing one of the bigger transformations that we've done since we've been doing the Rivalry Thursdays.
We talked about this the other day, and you weren't for this, but now it's you doing it.
Well, I'm not the one doing it. We got Jim here from our downtown West location. He's going to be doing the cut, and we're going to make sure John looks like a total stud before he gets out of here. He's got his girlfriend down here wishing him good luck, and we're going to have a good time.
Is she dictating the haircut?
Not so much. She's just in for the good time, I think.
Okay, so we've got to ask, what do you want done with the haircut, John?
I'm just wanting a short mullet with the tapered on the sides, just trying to get rid of this yellow hair I got on me.
Nice. Well, you got all kinds of different shades of stuff going. Are you okay with that being gone?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's looked kind of weird for a while now, so just trying to go back to something
Number 11
normal.
in the defense.
All right.
5-yard penalty.
Jared,
still first down.
Jared, Jim, and John. Good luck down there.
Triple J's going to get it done. We got it, brother.
All right, we'll check back with you at halftime.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Sounds good. I'm anxious to see this one. Hornets off left tackle on a 1st down and 5.
Scruggs on the give.
Where's Frank?
Not really sure. I know he went on an Italian escapade for quite a long time. Frank's kind of a big deal.
I want to need proof of life for next week.
People know him. To steal a line from Ron Burgundy.
Frank's went into witness protection.
I can relate. 2nd down and short, and they'll throw it. And they'll get the 1st down.
Pass complete to Martin.
And then a game tackle there just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Himself on the stop.
It's a big 1st down, and boy, the Hornets need another one of those big plays that have been called back, and they'd like to do it without a yellow flag down on the field. Next week, Grayson Lakeway. 2 weeks from tonight, Maryville at Bearden. 3 weeks from tonight, Brentwood Academy at Catholic. Then Anderson County at West. And the game I'm looking forward to, Coalfield and Oliver Springs, week 10. Getting to the outside, looking for a block, no flag for a hold, and there's everybody from Halls in on the tackle.
Chandler on the stop.
That was a great play getting off that block by Jarrell Chandler. Watch Scruggs here. He's got a blocker out in front, and then Chandler just gets off the block and then was able to throw Scruggs to the ground.
I'll tell you about this. We talked about Grayson Lakeway, and we'll do it again. I went over to watch Maryville and West last week, and boy, Derek Hunt and his staff, it sure feels like they've got Maryville back to what we're used to. Screen pass here. Oh, holding that football out like a loaf of bread, and look out here. Speed down the near side, out past midfield, and Scruggs literally just took that ball and waved it over the defender's head, and then got 34 yards.
Take a look at it right here. And whoop. You're right. He had that thing palmed out there. If they'd smacked at it, it would have been going the other direction potentially. Instead, Carter's got the ball here, trying to cut this lead in half. The Scruggs is going to come off. Get the ball to Gabriel Dennis, number 9. He is fantastic. He's at the bottom of the screen.
Inside handoff, bounce into the outside, cutting it straight upfield and a 1st down.
Joseph Arminta.
14 yards, absolutely shot out of a cannon was Arminta. Love how he saw the little hole right here and went boom right there.
Arminta on the give.
Arminta again will pick up 3 on this first down. We'll bring up 2nd and 7 for the Hornets.
You know, what a little stretch here. Halls goes up 14-0, gets the onside kick, and then Carter holds, gets the football back, and then here they are in Hall's territory. For just a moment, it looked like this game was going to be blown wide open, and Carter's hanging around that chicken coop like you mentioned. 2nd down and 7, handoff off left tackle, and there's that defense by the Red Devils.
Flag for a late hit. This is going to be on Halls. Arminta was on the ground, and Halls came in and piled one on late.
Personal foul, leading with the helmet. 15-yard penalty on number 44 of the defense, first down.
You know, John makes you feel bad when you commit a penalty.
Listen.
Yeah. Ducked his head down.
When you have the name lineage of John Ward, you have to be definitive and descriptive.
This is true. First down and 10. Quick pass out of the backfield.
It's going nowhere.
It's just going nowhere.
Nobody blocked anybody.
You just feel like Halls is really crowding that line of scrimmage. What a gorgeous shot, by the way, as we'll see if we can. I'm not going to tell Scotty how to do his job, but a great sunset off in the distance here. There we go. Brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park as the mountains are calling. Gorgeous shot. Scotty Liston vision. Nobody does it better. A gorgeous night here in East Tennessee.
I've known Scotty since I was an intern at WBR in about 2003. He probably doesn't remember that, but Scotty's always looked the same. He doesn't age.
2nd down and 13, 3 receivers near side. Scruggs right up the middle, and it will bring up a 3rd down, which you would kind of think, depending on how many yards you've got, if there's a 4th down, might be 4-down territory, down 14.
I don't know. I think you take the points if you feel confident in your field goal kicker.
Lance Gammons, by the way, right there behind Todd Helton. Lance Gammons works with the good friends at Service One Electrical Contractors, good friends Barry and Joy Volton. Lance actually helped us with the electrical over at where our production unit is housed.
Late in the clock here, down to 5-3, and they take a timeout.
Yeah, they will take the timeout now with 3.5 minutes to go, and we will take it with them. Key spot in this game for Carter, down 14-0 to Halls.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagine it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse. How are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess it started when I was younger.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the 3rd quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
Hi, I'm Mark Packer.
And I'm Tennessee guard Zakai Ziegler. Join us along with VFL's Jason Swain and Chris Brown for the Food City Locker Room, presented by Guards of Law every Sunday. It's with me interviewing all the players of all sports. It's going to be a lot of fun.
We call it the Players Show.
Were you even a player?
3rd team all intramural.
It is the Players Show with our 3rd team all intramural host.
Sunday nights. Join us, okay?
Hi, I'm Laura Ash, your West Knoxville State Farm agent. I've been here in the Renaissance for 17 years, and I'd love to help your young football players or anyone with their car insurance, home insurance, and life insurance. Give me a call at Laura Ash State Farm.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
You're watching Rivalry Thursday, the standard in high school football coverage on the Knox.
Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by D1 Training, Food City, Matlock Tire, Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic, Glass Doctor, and Better Mattress. 14-0, Halls has the lead on a gorgeous East Tennessee night with 3.5 minutes to go first half. And a spot in this game where Carter's got to come up with points on this drive, and those points really might need to be 7 points.
I don't disagree, but again, I think it depends on where you're at. If it's 4th and 2, 4th and 3, I think you go. If it's kind of where you're at, you like your field goal kicker, I think you kick.
It's 3rd down and 10. He'll look to throw. Receiver. Oh, this one is picked up, and look out here. They needed to pick up the first down, and they might give up 6, and it looks like they will, except from behind, reaching at the football. Nice hustle by the Hornets, but a big interception, and Carter just can't catch a break.
And who makes the stop on the interception return? Jake Coffey. He's everywhere. He's on interception returns. If he cuts this thing back right here, I think it's a touchdown. Instead, Coffey just right there. If he cuts it back, I don't think Coffey could have flipped the hips.
That's an Army commitment. He's going to fit in an Army. He's a guy who literally will not give up.
Yeah, and if you're Nathan Martin, you're like, of all people to land on me. I mean, that's a big boy, a load.
I ran all the way down here.
Got a flag here.
Sideline warning on Halls. First one.
Sideline warning, Halls.
Look, Brady Hughes is upset. Houston Qualls is having to pull him away. I don't know what he's upset about. He is not happy.
Well, how about the hustle, though?
Timeout Carter.
Timeout Carter.
14 to go. Yeah, Brent Hughes not happy with that one. The 3rd Carter turnover already. Well, let's head over to Eric Kane, who's with David Brewster of AquaClear.
David, it's a hot night. It's a great night for some water, and I know you do a lot of residential and commercial business, but over here in the Halls, kind of the Powell area, do you do any business over here?
Oh, we do tons of business over in the Hallsdale Powell. The Hallsdale Powell water supply has a lot of hardness impurities, so much dry skin issues. A lot of kids have eczema, dry skin patches, and a lot of water heaters, dishwashers, washing machines scale up with all the hardness in this area. So we're constantly in this area over here. And man, the great thing is we're so large now. We've got most of our systems are half price of other competitors out there, so it saves a ton of money. And we love being over here in Halls.
Saving money and looking good doing it, right?
Absolutely. We love the cyber.
Mark, back up to you.
Well, I've said this before. They put in a system at our house about a year ago, and they say, let us change your water, it'll change your life. It really has. I find myself, I don't need the bottled waters anymore for sure. Go over and get that reverse osmosis water, and good to go. First down and 10 at the 19-yard line. Lethco across the middle, catches, man, touchdown! Boy, how about the play fake? He kind of turned the shoulder to the left just to make the safety inch over just a little bit. Throws back across the middle and finds Drew Ross for a 19-yard touchdown.
I love to call on first down to go for the 6 right away. Pump fakes the out and then hits Ross, and there's nobody in the vicinity of Ross. He just kind of found that seam wide open.
Yeah, the safety kind of bit on the fake As Lethgo turned the shoulder like he was going to throw to the outside, safety ventures away. Ross kind of slides in there wide open across the middle, and a 20-0 lead. Extra point is up, and it is good.
The kick is good.
Red Devils take a 21-0 lead.
21 Carter.
We call it a drive. One play, 19 yards. LMU halftime report is coming up. Eric Kane teaming up with Tony Budnick back there on the sideline again for the Matlock kick for Tires.
Do we like their chances this week? Eric says he's picking a winner.
Does Eric have that choice? Exterior Home Solutions, Band Spotlight, KOC Doc Talk. By the way, we're also going to hear from Mandy Walker, owner of The Walk Counseling Facility.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She's going to be talking about Suicide Awareness Month, and so all parents, I think, really need to stay tuned for that coming up at halftime. Well, our thanks to Gray Hodges, as they always give $1,000 to the visiting school, and they do it again tonight. And Justin Ward, Kelly Gorman here tonight representing, as Charlie Morgan's out of town. And our thanks to Justin Ward, Kelly Gorman, and the good folks at Gray Hodges, $1,000 going to the visiting school. That means
Carter got 3 minutes, 9 seconds here to see if they can get something before the end of the first half. Halls gets the ball to start the second half.
A returnable kick from the 30. This is Scruggs. And Scruggs going to be dragged down at about the 35-yard line. Hey, so Eric Kane, I've got to get back on this. Oh, you're picking a winner for the Matlock kick for Tires. Have you picked anybody?
No, Tony already picked him out. I was a little upset. So if they miss it tonight, that's not on me. That's on Tony.
Oh.
I know. I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Override him. It's your one chance until we get to the playoffs, and you're going to do a couple games down there.
But if the kid makes it, it's still because I'm down here. I'm going to take credit for it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Going to take credit for it, even though he just said he had nothing to do with it.
He's been hanging around you for a long time. Football at the 40-yard line, and they'll hand off to Scruggs off right tackle. Boy, that Hall's defensive front really playing well.
They pushed Scruggs east-west a lot.
Tony defending for the Red
He's had a few moments, but they've done a nice job of bottling him up. And if you're Brent Hughes, with 2:40 to go and counting, you got one timeout left.
You going for a nonstop clock, are you?
Well, I mean, why would you not if you're Halls?
Second down and 8. They'll hand off to Scruggs, and he's slung down at the 45-yard line. Scruggs getting a little frustrated that there's nowhere to run. Dom Culp in on the tackle. Great names in high school football.
Coming from the backside and tossing him down. Depending on what happens here, you can see Halls use a timeout. 1:53 and counting.
0 for 3 on third down. This is a big one for Carter on a 3rd down and 5. They'll look to throw. And they will convert here out just past midfield, which is where they needed to get. And with 1:39 to go, Carter continues the drive. Gabe Dennis on the catch.
Pierce on the stop.
So will you go see a game tomorrow night in Oklahoma? Or
no, I don't fly till later.
Oh.
Fly tomorrow night, late.
I didn't know if when you go to road games, if you try to find someone to go.
I mean, in Charlotte I did. I went and saw David Sanders.
Yeah.
If I was getting out there early enough, maybe, but
double pass
here we go.
Double pass here. Scruggs going to air this one out, and Halls is all over this one. Interception back at the 15-yard line, and with a blocker in front, look out here. Here he comes again. That is Brody Rogers, finally cut down at the 48-yard line.
Rogers was gassed after running all the way down there, making the pick, spinning around, fighting off defenders. Scruggs just throws it, but Halls had it read well. They didn't bite on it at all. Now you have 1 minute exactly. Actually, 59 seconds.
Fourth Carter turnover in the first half. 2 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Hard to overcome 4 turnovers.
It really is. It's impossible.
Lethgo throws across the middle.
Nice defensive play. That's a great defensive play by DeCorian Brown. They tried to find Ross again.
Left goes pass intended for Ross, incomplete. Brown defended.
Under a minute to go, and Carter just trying to get to halftime, down 21-0. Not something they thought they'd have to be dealing with. Second down and 10. Lethgo going to take a shot. And now a manageable third down and 5 coming up. Once again, invite you to stick with us at halftime. The world premiere of Mandy Walker, who's owner of The Walk. She'll be talking about Suicide Awareness Month for parents out there and some key signs for you to pay attention to with your kids. Make sure that you are protecting those kiddos in the world that we live in now. Really important advice coming up at halftime. Third down and 4. Lethgo throws this one out. Catch is made. What a nice grab.
Lethgo's pass complete
at the 42-yard line.
Going to pick up the first down, and so you've spent about 13 seconds on that set of 3 downs. Still plenty of time.
First down.
Hall's Red Devils going to turn to the second half of the season and some big games coming up in a very tough region. Lethgo looking to throw, going to go ahead and take a shot. And the sideline catch is made. Little bit of separation between Rogers and the defensive back, that being Gabe Dennis. Right at the end, maybe a little bit of push off, some separation, and a gain of 28.
Just a nice touch pass right here by Lethgo.
That play good for another first base.
Nice grab.
First down.
Got the foot in.
Almost may have taken out our kicker.
All kinds of time.
The Matlock kick retires. Eric may get his wish.
Tony Budnick is down. Questionable for the second half.
First and 10 at the 13. Crawl across the
that
middle.
That should have been picked.
Yeah,
that should have been picked off. He drew Ross down the moment that ball hit his and just fired it into the same spot.
Yeah, Hayden Simmons for Carter had a beat on it, and how big would that have been?
Well, even if Ross makes the catch, he's going to get lit up by the safety. Plenty of time, though. 36 seconds to go first half.
Second down and 10. Pass across the middle. Catch is made. Reaching for the end zone. They'll call him down at the 1-yard line. It will stop the clock because it's a first down. And it is Rogers again.
All's got to be fast, though. Once they mark this, that clock will start running. And I know you're down at the 1, but still, you'd like to have the full complement of time if you can get it.
Rogers' 4th catch of the night for 92 yards.
Lethgo down.
That ball, I'd like to see that again. Was he down at all? That was his arm went down. There you go, forearm down. Was the ball out? I don't know. You have to go do like that steal though. It's a little hard to see. But either way, it doesn't matter.
That would have been
review it. So
that would have been one in college or NFL where even they're having to look at 5 different angles.
Yeah.
So as Austin said, Carter up 21-0. They have the chance here to go up 28, and they get the football to start the second half. I'm shocked if they do anything besides hand off up the middle, and I'm shocked they'll throw the football.
Oh, that's terrible.
Almost should have been intercepted.
No, that's not good unless he got in.
Did he get in?
He got in.
Say yes, he got in.
Was that a big man touchdown?
I think that was a Bigs-only touchdown. They didn't even ask for the sponsorship. Noah Parton, a Bigs-only touchdown by one of the Bigs.
They had no timeout, so handing it off would have been really dicey. Now again, ball gets batted up into the air and then caught actually by Lethgo. Lethgo catches it And then ball, and then you get the Bigs Only touchdown.
I think he might have been down. I think
it doesn't matter.
I think the tush was on the ground. And once again, you can't review it, but I do think the derriere was on the ground.
Into attempt, best to hold.
And they will give credit for the touchdown.
And Noah Parton. How neat is that for him?
And with 10.8 seconds to go, Halls does indeed have it as they're up 27-0.
Parton, a freshman.
Extra point is up. It is good. 28-0 right before the half.
The kick is good. Look at Parton. 10.8 seconds left in the first half.
Everybody gives him credit. He says, all I did was see the ball fall into the end zone.
0.
And once again, the Vols going to play at Oklahoma coming up on Saturday night at 7:30. Keep Pepsi, Frito-Lay, and Food City in mind as your tailgating headquarters, the official tailgating headquarters of the Vols, as well as high school football in Tennessee. That's Food City, and the website is foodcity.com. Well, excited to continue to tell you about OEB Rivalry Playoffs presented by Food City, as we will expand our playoff coverage in November. Playoff games on Thursday nights right here on the Knox. Friday nights on WATE on ABC. First, second, and third round. And then only one semifinal, that being on Friday night, the night after Thanksgiving, right here on the Knox. We talked about Bigs Only. It is a lifestyle. By the way, they're going to have the Bigs Only trailer. The Maryville Bearding Gate. There he is. The one and only Noah Parton, 6'1", 250 freshman for the touchdown. Turnable by Scruggs from the 20. Scruggs says, well, if I'm going to do it, maybe it needs to be on special teams.
Ball's out again. Halls has it.
And the 5th turnover of the first half. And the best news for Carter is that it is halftime.
No, there should be time on the clock. There was time on the clock when the ball was recovered down. Hall should have a throw to the end zone here.
Well, Eric, the band's already on the field. Eric Kane's already on the field. It's going to be halftime. So that'll be halftime on the 5th turnover of the first half. And Eric Kane is standing all by himself on the field, doesn't know where to go or what to do. Eric, what's going on out there?
Well, the officials are talking it over. It looks, I mean, Carter's going off the field, so it looks like they're going to say it's halftime.
Okay. All right, so tell us who the athlete is here, the person is for the kick for tires.
All right, so we got Jake here today, and not only do we have Jake, we got Nathan. Come over here, Nathan. There we go. We got Jake right here. We got Nathan right here. Nathan's going to hold for him, but as you see,
a holder.
Jake's got no shoes on. Why the no shoes?
I just feel like I can kick it better.
Okay. All right, we got some confidence. Jalen, Matlock Tires. We want to give away some tires, but again, I'm not so certain about the no shoes.
I'm not, but I think you can do it. So best of luck, buddy. You got this.
All right, let's see what you got, man. Matlock kick for tires.
The holder is a different deal now. This could be setting a new trend, especially if he makes it.
Well, it's strategic. You know they talked about it. They were getting some warm-up cuts in over on the sideline.
Okay.
It's like they're about to tee off here. It's really quiet.
I really don't have much confidence.
Hey, anytime somebody goes out here with no shoes, to me it screams confidence. Now, most of those kicks aren't very good.
Mm-hmm. Most of them have been onside kicks.
And here we are.
Drilled
it's
it!
me. Guys, it's me. What'd I tell you?
That's all right. You're down there next week.
It's me. Matlock kick for tires, a success.
That was good.
Jake makes it through.
Maybe 50.
He drilled it.
An awesome Matlock kick for tires here at Halls High School. It is all Red Devils right now. 28-0 over Carter. LMU halftime report coming up next.
The holder. It's the holder.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
For 75 years, Gray Hodges has been supplying inspiration to their customers. From its original downtown Knoxville store, founded in 1949, to its now 4 area locations, Gray Hodges has remained the region's trusted source for custom cabinetry, bath fixtures, kitchen hardware, plumbing supplies, and much more. And they are an employee-owned company, so you are always speaking to an owner. Visit one of their convenient showrooms and see how they can inspire you today. Gray Hodges, employee-owned, service perfect.
I'm Tennessee basketball player JP Estrella. Let me give you a tour here of the offices at Knoxville Smiles. Dr. Costa is placing implants with a robot, and it's all done digitally. There's no guessing with this since it's all robotic. Dr. Wilco is the newest addition to the office. He loves to research the latest and greatest in technology, so the other doctors go to him for the newest product information and techniques. Dr. Malone is building teeth in the mouth. To him, cosmetic bonding is more like artwork. He does this without cutting your teeth down. It's all about building them up. Guys, we still have a problem. Y'all have a bigger chair?
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the Nichols Agency, located here in the heart of Hall's Crossroads. Since 1980, it's been our privilege to serve our good neighbors throughout this wonderful community. Visiting us today, we have PAL head coach Gary Barnes with his daughter, who will soon be a teenage driver. One of the most important ways that we are a good neighbor is to help educate our new drivers on the importance of safety and awareness when it comes to their time to hit the road. Also with us today are the Hall's Red Devils, learning about the importance of having good grades and how that can save you some money. So from PAL to Hall's and all the surrounding communities, it is a privilege to continue to serve all of our good neighbors, including whatever community this young man came from. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
Time now for the LMU halftime report, and we'll head down to the field as the first of our 2 bands will play, and it looks like the Halls band will be playing first.
I'm Dr.
Time now for the band Spotlight, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions. And the spotlight shines on Nolan Cook from the Halls Band, a captain, and going to handle the solo with his saxophone as the LMU halftime report continues. We invite you tomorrow night to check out some of the key games on Sports Radio WNML, be it on the AM side. That's Gibbs and South Doyle. Boy, Gibbs looking really good this year. We'll finish up our regular season with Gibbs and Fulton, and what should be a very important game on Halloween night. On the FM side, Hardin Valley and Bearden. Bulldogs had a week off last week. They're rested. Still have a few injuries they've got to work out, but they'll play host to the Hawks tomorrow night. And the Catholic will be on the road at Briar-Crest Christian with the golden tones of John Wilkerson handling the call there. Time now for Doc Talk, which is brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic.
I'm Dr. Brian Holloway. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. I specialize in shoulder surgery. And a common question I'm asked is, what is the rotator cuff? And the rotator cuff is a series of muscles and tendons that surround the shoulder joint to help stabilize the shoulder as we use our arms every day for overhead activities, reaching, lifting, pulling. And not just players or quarterbacks develop shoulder problems, but the average person does as well, especially as we get into our 40s and 50s. And things we can do is a good diet, vitamin D, stretching each day, doing those exercises where you strengthen your shoulder with bands. You see those in the gym. And if it doesn't get better, sometimes Aleve, ibuprofen can help, physical therapy, or we can sometimes do a cortisone injection.
And as always, Doc Talk is brought to you by our good friends at Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. LMU halftime report continues. Hall's up 28-0. I want to welcome in Mandy Walker, who is owner of The Walk, which is very conveniently located right there on I-40 and Paper Mill, right?
Yes.
Sounds good. So tell us what The Walk offers first off.
So we are a private practice that offers counseling services for all ages. We cover the gamut of ages, and really we're looking at mental health as our primary focus.
Okay, so we've been talking about, and come a little bit this way because I want to make sure you're on camera. It's more about you than it is me, I promise you that. It is Suicide Awareness Month, and you and I talked about in your office about, you know, there's a thought out there that you don't want to talk about it.
Right.
And you said that's not the case.
Right. So most people don't want to talk about it. It's not something most people are comfortable talking about. And so what we like to share as therapists is the more we talk about it, the better it is for people. We get comfortable having the hard conversations, talking about the hard things, even asking the hard questions, and that's the most important thing we can do as adults.
And the reason that I wanted you to come up here and visit with folks is because it is a problem with our youth across the board. It has been over the years. And so explain what we're looking at here on the screen.
Yeah, so we wanted to share some warning signs that we can look for as adults in our kids, and some of those, you know, are pretty straightforward in what you would guess, and other things are a little bit different. So like risky behavior is one of them. So maybe we're getting in the car driving super fast and not using the normal judgment we would use, saying goodbye when it doesn't seem like a normal time to say goodbye, verbal expressions of, hey, I don't want to be here anymore, I don't want to stick around, and any like changes in behavior in general, maybe withdrawing from friends that they normally like to be with.
So here's what I'm going to say as a parent that's had 3 girls, and it's just going to keep it real here for a second, is a lot of those things, a parent of teenagers is going to say a lot of that's just normal life.
Right.
So how do you go from what's normal life dealing with your kids to, I think maybe I need to have someone We need to talk about it.
Yes. So I think big thing is don't be afraid to ask the hard questions.
Okay.
Be direct. I think so many people are scared to say the word suicide to their kiddo. It's not going to put ideas in their head. If the ideas are there, we need to know about them. So then from there, if you find out as a parent, then we can seek services. We can seek help. And if it's a crisis situation, there's 988. It's a great resource that people can utilize at all times, all hours. And then establishing some long-term care at one of the many awesome private practices in the area.
So tell people how they can get in touch with you.
Yeah. So if you have questions about suicide, questions about services, you can reach out at the Walk Counseling. We've got the QR code on the screen here, and it's www.thewalkcounseling.com.
Yeah, I was in there the other day. It was a really neat, it is a really neat facility.
Thank you.
Was in there the other day. We had good conversations. We talked about it, and thanks so much for what you're doing for our kiddos.
Thank you.
Sounds good. All right. Time now for our LMU Educator of the Week, brought to you by Lincoln Memorial University. And the spotlight shines on Doug Polston, who's been around a long, long time. 37 years teaching. He's a social studies and driver's ed teacher here at Halls High School. Congratulations from your friends at Lincoln Memorial University. And by the way, a graduate, I'm told, of Carter High School. So he's got a little bit of both of these schools. Hey, Diamond Clear's got some games coming your way tomorrow night. I'm going to lead the guys to that just because I can look back and see that the band is not quite ready, and we can take care of some business. As Diamond Clear tomorrow night, Hardin Valley and Bearden, Central and West, Gibbs and South Doyle, Austin East and Alcoa, Carnes and Heritage. Those are a number of the games that you will see tomorrow night, week 5 of the high school football season on DiamondClearMedia.com. Let's head down to Eric Kane down on the sideline. Eric.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. It's been all Halls here tonight. Hadn't ever been to Lakeway Christian Academy. Rivalry Thursday will take it to Jefferson County next week to Lakeway as they host Grace Christian. And here to preview that game, Austin Price talked with Grace Christian head coach Justin Price.
Joined by Grace head coach Justin Price. Justin, you look at your team through the first 4 weeks, you're 4-0. What's been the key to kind of flipping the momentum here at Grace early in the season?
Well, I think, anytime you transition to a new head coach, obviously change is going to happen. So I think to make that transition as smooth as possible, you got to have people from the top down be aligned. And that's what we've been able to do here at Grace, starting with our head of schools, and then all the way down. And then obviously that pours into the players. Obviously our guys are playing at a high level, playing with a lot of confidence. And they just really bought into what we're trying to get accomplished. And it's just really been fun to watch it.
Next week, we'll have you on Rivalry Thursday at Lakeway, but you got another home game this week against Notre Dame. What impresses you about them? What will it take to get to 5-0?
Well, they got some good players. I think they got a new coach as well. I think the key for us is just to continue to build on this momentum. Our kids are playing with a lot of confidence. Obviously, there's some things that we got to continue to clean up if we're going to maximize this football team. But, I think it's just going to be another great night at Grace Christian to play in front of our home crowd. It was, just an unbelievable atmosphere here last Friday. So we just want to keep building on that and just making sure that we're correcting the things that we need to and continue to just build on our strengths.
We'll see you next week over at Lakeway. Good luck coming up tomorrow night, okay?
Go Rams. Thanks, Austin.
Yeah, again, that's going to be Grace Christian at Lakeway Academy. First time Rivalry Thursday is going to that stadium, so we're all excited about that one. Pre-game show begins at 6:30. Kickoff, as always, at 7 o'clock.
Well, let's head down to the field. The sights and sounds of the Carter Hornet Marching Band as the LMU Halftime Report continues. All right, let's head down to the field. We've got the Triple J's with us tonight.
That's right, Mark.
Hey,
we're back.
How about that? Gambooz's. Who is this guy, Jared?
Totally different cat, right? He doesn't. I mean, we definitely knocked it out. Jim crushed the haircut.
Yeah.
We had a nice clean edge on the side here for him. Rock and roll, Hollywood till death.
So what do you call what happened to him? I really wish we had a before and after, because he came out here as, Sammy Hagar, and he's leaving more like Justin Bieber.
Well, I wouldn't go to Justin Bieber. I might go with like a little bit more of a punk rock and roll, indie Euro mullet.
Hey, where's the girlfriend, by the way?
Where's the girlfriend? Come on, here she is.
Here she is. So what are her thoughts?
What are your thoughts?
There we go. That's all that matters.
She approves.
Apparently she likes it. Hey, Triple J's, guys, thanks for coming out tonight. Jared, always good to see you, my friend.
Absolutely, Mark. Appreciate you, brother.
Sounds good, man. Absolutely. And that is Gambooz's, where I've gotten my haircut for years. Frank Gambooza and Jared and all the wonderful people over there. Thank them. Hey, the FCA Night of Influence is coming up October the 17th. And let's hear about it from the college basketball analyst for ESPN. That is Jimmy Dykes.
Hi, this is Jimmy Dykes from ESPN College Basketball. I can't wait for Thursday night, October the 17th, at the Knoxville Expo Center. It's the FCA Night of Influence Banquet. There's going to be a great silent auction, not good, but great. The doors are going to open at 5:30. Get your business, get your church to be a sponsor, purchase a table for your friends and your family, and visit our website at fcaknoxville.org. I can't wait to be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you on Thursday, October the 17th.
Yeah, and it will be a busy night that night. We'll be doing Anderson County and West, and it's just the night that they had to do it, so a busy night as Jimmy Dykes. By the way, what a great guy. Had a chance to visit with him. I've watched him on TV for years as the ESPN basketball analyst, and boy, a better guy than he is even an announcer. I'm telling you, just a really good guy. So that is October 17th, and you can get those tickets at fcaknoxville.org. And also the Worthy Nights that they've got going on. Yes, I know we're past Worthy Nights a little bit on the date. It says September the 15th there. But the reason we show you that is because they're going to have another one again, and it's all about the high school girls getting together. And so we encourage you to reach out to FCA for the girls group and find out when the next Worthy Nights is. We've got a few more minutes of the Carter Band. Let's go back and listen in a little bit more. And let's take a break here as Halls has a 28-0 lead over Carter on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
At LMU, every door is open. Each can help me build my future exactly how I imagined it. Let's check those specs, guys. And lead to a career where I'll have an impact. As a nurse, how are you feeling today? A social worker.
I guess you started when I was young.
Or an executive of a multinational company. Take a look at the third quarter. I know LMU will prepare me for a career where I'll make my mark. That's a cut. Because whatever door I walk into, there's a future for me.
What does strength in numbers mean to you? At Covenant Health, it means we see nearly 2.2 million visits annually. It means our 13,000 dedicated experts are all working together for a common goal. With over 150 locations throughout East Tennessee, you'll always find an open door to care, because we are committed to being the first, best, and strongest choice for the one number who matters most. You. Covenant Health. Let our strength be yours.
When you're 6'4" and 320 pounds like I am, finding a mattress is a challenge. That's why I went to Better Mattress for help. It's not about just selling big store brands. At Better Mattress, it's about making a mattress that fits the person's body type and their personal preferences. Look, after a big football game, this body is tired and sore. I have to have a mattress that helps me rest and rejuvenate. Big O and Better Mattress. Good night, just got better.
Hello, and welcome to the Nichols State Farm Agency. From Powell to Halls and all surrounding communities, it's our pleasure to serve. I'm Ryan Nichols, and I look forward to seeing you at the ball game.
I was the star around here until Glass Doctor installed this perfect shower enclosure. Now they look at me like, well, there you go.
Call the Glass Doctor, we'll fix your pains. Oh,
yeah. Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
I'm head coach Josh Heupel. There's nothing like the energy of football Saturdays on Rocky Top. The entire state is all in and decked out in orange and white. Plus, all the fans know that 99.1 The Sports Animal is the station that captures it all. On game days, you get 13 hours of football coverage with Game Day all day. On weekdays, you get analysis and opinions unlike any other. Every fan knows no one covers the Vols like 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Join us for the Food City Locker Room presented by Garza Law every Sunday at 11:30 on WA.
And the third quarter is brought to you by Covenant Health, proud presenting sponsor of Rivalry Thursday and the new Covenant Health Park, where we're excited that the Rivalry Showcase is going to be there. Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase starting next year. Hey, Abby Smith is here from Ryan Nichols State Farm. Isaac is on the headset, and there's Abby, $500 from Ryan Nichols to the homeschool, that being Halls High School. Isaac is here. Hey, Isaac, I hear you're brand new to the office.
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, so tell us what it is that you handle there in the office for Ryan Nichols.
For Ryan, I also work for his dad, Phil.
Okay.
What I do, I basically just provide service for the entire office, and in that short amount of time that I've been there, I've learned a lot, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Isaac, tell us about young drivers, and I don't want to put you to the test here being new, but I do know that there's a focus from State Farm and from the Nichols Agency about young drivers.
Yes, sir. We provide discounts for the young drivers. You can find those discounts through the app on their phone. We also offer them through good grades as well as driver ed. It makes us highly competitive with our young drivers.
Sounds good. Hey, Isaac, thanks so much. The Nichols Agency, and one of the bigger agencies really in the country, to tell you the truth. It's a little overwhelming in that place, is it not?
It's pretty big. It's pretty big for a State Farm agency, yeah.
Yeah, it really is, making a big difference in the lives of all kinds of people. Isaac, thanks so much, and Abby as well from the Nichols Agency, which is kind of right here between Halls and Central High School, mainly in Halls, right here in the Knoxville area. All right, time now for the first half stats, which is brought to you by OEB Law, but we'll get the first half highlights done first. And Amari Lethko, the quarterback, off left tackle as he takes it up left tackle and finds this guy early on, that being Landon Vest, the senior. A 7-0 lead right there as Vest gets the touchdown. Back comes Carter, 5 turnovers in the first half, this being one of them. A scoop and a score by the big man, Trace Skates, who takes it 39 yards for the touchdown and a 14-0 lead. You keep playing. Here's one of those big plays for Carter, though. This guy's been a human highlight film in the first half, that being Jody Scruggs. He's had a heck of a first half. Scruggs in the first half, 13 carries, 45 yards, couple catches for 38. But a big mistake right here as the young quarterback, Brody Sparks, throws this one out. Now they're caught, so then they have to throw the touchdown across the middle. Have to. That goes to Drew Ross. That extends the lead right before the half. Hall's up 21-0. Brody Rogers on the interception, and he runs all the way downfield, finally tackled right before the touchdown. And then a weird play here. Lethko catches his own pass, fumbled into the end zone, and the young freshman Noah Parton falls on it for the touchdown, and a 28-0 Halls lead. Time now for the first half stats, brought to you by OEB Law. And the only number, Austin Price, that really matters is that bottom one.
Yeah, 5 turnovers to 0. I do want to give a big shout out to the Parton kid. That's Rusty Parton's son, just a freshman, the OC here at Halls. And you know, he's coached a lot of great places and coached a lot of great kids. Now he's going to coach his kid. But you know, you look at that first half stats. The total yards pretty similar on the whole, but you're right, 5 turnovers, 4 scores for Halls. Just a rough first half for Carter. We'll see if they can get a stop to start the second half, or does Hall score and get the running clock going.
Hey, tomorrow night, interesting game. Oliver Springs has had a nice year so far. Had just the one loss to Kingston. They'll travel to Rockwood, and a very well-coached Rockwood team. That'll be interesting. I know Rockwood's had their challenges this year, but at the same time, that's a really good program.
It is traditionally the tough-minded program, and you would expect them to give Oliver Springs their best. But, for an Oliver Springs team that's just a little bit, hot right now, you're going to have to come ready to play if you're Rockwood.
Yeah, and another one tomorrow night of interest as the Smile Cam shines down on the Halls sideline, and that brought to you by KnoxvilleSmiles.com. And our thanks to those young ladies down there on the sideline as KnoxvilleSmiles.com appreciates the smiles from kids all over East Tennessee. By the way, another game over there in that neck of the woods is Coalfield and Harriman.
Yeah.
And I think all roads kind of lead to Oliver Springs and Coalfield in a very important game, Week 10.
Yeah, they do. But again, I love those small school matchups because any given week things can flip on its head. And, maybe it's this week. Maybe Rockwood and Harriman, the oldest rivalry in the state, they're not playing each other, but maybe they can flip it on its head with wins over Oliver Springs and Coalfield.
Mm-hmm.
You just never know. So Halls gets the ball to start the second half. If I'm Carter, I'm onside and kicking.
Are you really?
Yeah, why not? You're down 28. I mean, you got to generate some buzz. What's the worst that happens?
Give them a short field.
Give them a short field and then run a clock.
Well, Halls has got the guys playing up. They're pretty close, paying attention. I mean, not that they're not always standing there, but they're really paying attention. I think the coaches told them the same thing you did. And they'll squib this one, and it will be picked up at the 17-yard line. And the Red Devils will set up shop at the 28-yard line. 5 first-half turnovers for Carter. Brian Rice, who's doing the game on the radio, came by at halftime and said if not for 5 turnovers, the game could be tied at 21. I mean, it just legitimately 5 turnovers are game-changing plays.
Yeah, I mean, you're going in to score a couple of times. You turn it over. You have one penalty that calls back the Carter touchdown. I mean, if and buts.
Candy and nuts. Lethgo in the first half, 12 of 17, 121 yards, a couple of touchdowns. Rogers, number 7, 2 catches, 32 yards, and a score. And they'll hand off right tackle into the secondary and spinning for a first down, although a flag is down back at the 30. And Lethgo is backing up, back to his 15-yard line. And John Ward saying, guys, come on back.
A lot of penalties in this one.
Holding on the offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty, replay, first down.
Holding penalty on Hudson Limbaugh, just the sophomore.
Had 5 penalties for 48 yards. Just getting started here in the second half. Hall's up 28-0. And just when I was about to say they'll be content to run the clock, Lethgo looking to throw. And almost completed it to his head coach.
If you're a Halls player, you want to go down here and score and get that running clock. Get in, get out, move on to next week. Don't hang around and have to play more snaps than you have to.
Yeah, these Red Devils from here will travel to Powell next week. Then they'll go to Heritage, go to South Doyle, back home for West and Central to finish things out. So, you know, Matt Lowe and his staff are watching this Halls team.
4 in the air.
Big rivalry, Battle of Embry Road.
I tell you, team to keep your eye on this year is Sevier County.
Yeah, they're a fantastic side. And really, I don't see them losing between now and the playoffs. they should be favored in every game from here until the end of the regular
Yeah,
season.
I think that second round matchup, if things go like people think, you're looking at whoever loses the West Powell game in week 11, as Lethco will look to throw, going to take a shot deep. And a whole lot of cat fighting between those two. No flags come in. I mean, Sevier County could very, very easily roll into that second run game at 11-0.
Absolutely.
Playing host to whoever loses West Powell week 11. And boy, sign me up for that one, because the young quarterback for the Smoky Bears is the real deal. And our boy Todd Loveday, good to see him having success. He's one of the good guys. First, third, and out for Halls. The third punt and almost blocked.
So Carter will set up shop on the Halls side of the 50.
Well, let's take a quick break and a break. Rooftop party with Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, Sterling, man, come on. We got a roof to replace.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, Sterling, you ready to go to the top?
Man, I can't believe you guys been doing this for 25 years. Oh, baby!
Now this is what I call a rooftop party.
We have 25 years experience in roofing and exterior renovations, and we're backed by the best.
Are you ready to get your rooftop party started? Give us a call, 865-524-5888.
Yeah, and whatever solutions you need for your home, make sure you think of Exterior Home Solutions, proud sponsor of Get Neyland Loud at Neyland Stadium this year. And time now for the Cheer Spotlight, which is brought to you, as always, by Exterior Home Solutions. Ella, Bree, Hannah, Ava, Kinsey, all seniors, all Halls cheer captains. And congratulations from Exterior Home Solutions. First play of the drive for Carter. Went backwards. That is the 6th tackle for loss for the Red Devils tonight. They've lived in the backfield. This one a backwards pass, and it's the 7th tackle for loss.
Tackle by number 19 for Halls, that being Carson Pierce. He's just a sophomore. His grandfather, Larry, was my gym teacher at Rogersville City School when I was a kindergartner, first grader, second grader, third grader, and fourth grader. His dad, Ryan, a good athlete in Rogersville on his own.
3rd down and 17. You got to be impressed with this Halls defense.
Yeah, I mean, they've been rallying to the football. They've played really well, played sound, and always in position. And it looks like Carter, unless they go for a 4th and 16, will punt it away.
Holmes defending.
The young quarterback looks good, 6 out of 9 in the first half. The problem is that 2 of those that he didn't complete were interceptions, so went to the other team.
Yeah, had a couple balls sell on him.
Rogers deep to receive.
Snap is back. Nice punt here. And the Red Devils will ask for the fair catch, and they will get it. Time now for the Salute to Stripes, brought to you by Commercial Bank. Reno Hall down there on the field.
One of the good ones.
Yeah, he is. 26 years officiating, works at KUB. He's also a TSSAA basketball official. I know, I've been on the court with Reno. And Reno has helped me a number of times kind of move over that way, move over that way. He's somebody trying to teach the younger officials, which I am in basketball, and he's one of the guys that I highly respect.
Wouldn't call you younger, would just call you less experienced.
Thank you very much. True.
When you're halfway to 110, it can't be considered young.
Thank you. First down and 10 at the 17-yard line. It is definitely a different perspective once you put the stripes on and start listening to people. Makes you wonder what people have going on in their lives sometimes. First down and 10, handoff off right tackle. They'll get the first down and a little bit more out past the 30 to about the 34. 17-yard gain.
I really like Marcus Moore. He's a senior tailback, and the more they can work him in, I just think that he's got good vision, has solid speed, and good feet. Halls begins this drive on the march, trying to get it to 30 and a running clock here in the second half.
Inside handoff. I like the Carter defensive front. I mean, they've been playing behind the sticks just a little bit, but Eric Kane, this defensive front for Carter has been really good against a very good running game.
Yeah, I think so too. They've certainly feasted when they've had the opportunities. With the run game for Halls, Marcus Moore a couple plays ago had a nice run, as Austin was mentioning. Spoke to Brent Hughes before the game, and he said, hey, he kind of found that extra element heading into the season. He was never not tough, but he kind of found a little toughness to him the first little bit of the season. That's made a huge difference. Always had the burst of speed in the open field, and he's made a couple plays here for Halls tonight.
Yeah, and Halls with 3 sophomores starting, 1 freshman on the offensive line. And high pointing to catch. Good grief. Is that the Big's only catch of the night? What a nice grab on the far side by Drew Ross. High pointing the ball.
Just goes up over the defender and snags it. It's good defense, too. I mean, it's not like that they were in bad position.
Great catch.
It's good defense by DeCorian Brown. Just dominated them on the gain of 26.
You and I were talking about it 3 weeks from now. We'll have Brentwood Academy, a Catholic, and a lot of eyes as Halls will hand off to the near side and get chopped down for a loss at the 42. A lot of eyes going to be on as Jaden Neal back at Catholic. A great wide receiver over there for the Irish.
Neal's got to get healthy. He's missed a chunk of the season. And
Jaden has.
Went out again.
But the one thing we talked about, George McIntyre of Brentwood Academy, so many people talk about that, a coaching change.
And you said how they use him. They get under 2 tights and get him under center. I mean, it's a lot different than last year when he was in the shotgun. And so it's more of an old school offense. He does have 2 fabulous receivers to throw to. And the best receiver on the field that night would be Tyree King for Catholic, who's
right.
fantastic.
Sure. Second down and 14. Lefko throws out of the backfield, and this one pops wide open for a first down to the 25. A quick gain of 13 yards and a first down. And there's Vest again. 4 catches, 29 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. Make that 5 catches for 42 yards. Beautiful shot.
I love when they turn the lights on at the alternate facility, the baseball field over there.
Yeah. Aerial coverage brought to you by Gatlinburg Sky Park. Got the sunrise breakfast over there. 28-0 Halls, another score, and it becomes a nonstop clock as that is at 30 points now. It used to be 35, now it's at 30, so even a field goal would do it. Lefko looking though for the receiver, not going to need a field goal. Touchdown. Well, a new name to call for the Red Devils. That is Nathan Martin, and that a 24-yard touchdown.
That right there was just all Lefko. His ability to extend, Martin continuing, watch him. He extends the play here, says go up. He keeps running, and just a nice throw. I mean, that wasn't the original play call, but Martin did a nice job of continuing to move and releasing deep, and Lefko put enough air under the ball and fit it right there in a window, and Halls.
Extra point is up, and it clangs through for a 35-0 lead. Let's catch a break. The clock is not stopping now, so we've got to get business in quickly on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
How do you decide who you can trust for your home comfort? For over 40 years, Pioneer Comfort has been a trusted name for comfort in Tennessee. Our customer-first commitment is what you can expect when we enter your home to solve any heating, cooling, plumbing, or electrical issues. Pioneer Comfort offers easy financing, quality equipment, and comfort specialists that go the extra mile to meet our customers' needs. Put the power of Pioneer to work in your home. We're Pioneer Comfort.
Experience a one-of-a-kind place with breathtaking panoramic vistas over Gatlinburg and deep into the peaks and valleys of the Great Smoky Mountains. Embark on a journey through lush trails teeming with life and history, or just sit back and enjoy the beauty and tranquility. Gatlinburg Sky Park, your peaceful getaway in the Great Smoky Mountains.
In East Tennessee, our work heritage runs deep. For over a century, the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Union Local 102 has been part of the area's growth and prosperity. Don't sell yourself or your business short by hiring unskilled labor. Our cutting-edge labor training facility equips our members with the advanced skills needed to be the very best in the industry. Keep jobs local and the money in the state. At Local 102, we work tirelessly today to help build a better tomorrow for our community and our members.
I cannot say enough about Huntington and the value you get. It's wonderful. We came to Huntington Learning Center when our two sons were in high school to improve their ACT scores. It's so personalized to every kid, what your kid needs to the test that they're taking. It was well worth the investment. If you're looking to strengthen your child's ACT score and increase their scholarship opportunities, there is no better place to do that in Knoxville than Huntington Learning Center.
Well, Rivalry Thursday is brought to you by Covenant Health, Gray Hodges, Aqua Clear Water Systems, Aubrey's, NPG Brain and Concussion, and Exterior Home Solutions. By the way, we're talking about who is the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, and I've gotten the vote from Dustin with Exterior Home Solutions, and he thinks it should be one of the big wide receivers because it reminds him of his playing days in high school. That's from Dustin at Exterior Home Solutions for all your home renovation needs.
Well, it's too bad we don't let Dustin choose, and Dustin, I'm not sure ever was a standout receiver.
Now, his kids, Audrey and Bailey, are thrilled to hear that Daddy got mentioned on TV. Hey, our thanks to Better Mattress for $500 going to the home school. They have 4 area locations. And our thanks to all the good people at Better Mattress. We got a mattress there a year ago. Couldn't be happier. 4 locations to serve you. Better Mattress. A 6-play, 87-yard drive in 2:39. Martin with the 24-yard touchdown catch.
You know, if Dustin really wants to say, he's got to do more than just be a sponsor. He's got to bring Charlie's Pizza. I mean, that's a, you know, he lives in Campbell County. That's a must.
Yeah. Well,
so, you know, next week.
Mexic's meal should be catered by Dustin.
I agree.
And what's the place called?
Charlie's Pizza.
Oh, sorry. Charlie's Pizza.
Oh, you don't know these, Miss Packer. You've been here since 96, man. That's a staple.
Catch is made on the near side.
Here's defending.
The Carter drives have been kind of ugly. Punt, fumble, interception, punt. Scruggs off right tackle to the 41-yard line. Congratulations to Trent Tenbook from Pioneer Heating and Air.
What a name.
3.9 GPA for the Carter Hornets. I will say this, next week, Grayson Lakeway, we've talked about this. I have seen the facility at Lakeway. You're not going to see a better facility than what we're going to show you next week.
Yeah, I love how all of them touch too. Baseball, softball, football. They're all like, it's like kind of like Vanderbilt. You know how like the baseball stadium and the football stadium and the basketball arena all touch each other?
Sure.
A lot like that.
3rd down and 4. They'll throw for it, and they'll get the first down. I guess a homecoming of sorts for you, Hambling County. I mean, it's not like it's
technically Jeff County.
Is it?
Yeah, it's technically right there on the edge. It's Jefferson County, but it is exit 4, and Morristown would be exit 8. And you could easily get to West Morristown from exit 4.
Hey, but what a great job that Justin and Matt Price have done coming from Campbell County.
Yeah.
You know, they've brought they've taken their winning ways from Campbell County over to Grace, and 4-0.
4-0, and I will tell you, I think the best hire they made is Nick Craney. I think he's done a fantastic job, and it's freed Matt up. You know, Matt may be the defensive coordinator in title, but Nick Craney runs that show on defense, and it's freed up Matt to kind of help him and help Justin, and you know, yell at officials down on the sideline. So it's Matt's the emotional one. Poor Bree, she has to put up with that. But hey, you know what? He has two of the cutest kids, Sarah and Sam.
Okay.
They'll be there next week, along with my guy Jack.
How's he doing, by the way? We've heard about Jack.
He's doing
fantastic.
He's doing fantastic.
Good. I know he's had his battles, and good to know that he's doing well. Timeout is taken here by Halls, up 35-0. Let's get a message from our friends at NPG Brain and Concussion.
Hi, I'm Mark Holinsky. You may recognize the name Holinsky from Holinsky's Hope. It's a foundation we started when we lost our son Tyler to suicide in 2018. Tyler was the happiest kid, the best teammate, and certainly the most awesome son, but he never gave any indication that he was struggling. After Tyler passed, we had his brain autopsied by the Mayo Clinic, and we discovered that he had stage 1 CTE. So in addition to starting Holinsky's Hope and campaigning and fighting for our student athletes' mental health and wellness, I also helped co-found a company called NPG Brain and Concussion. We focus on taking the professional level of concussion care to amateur. So I invite you and your family to touch base with NPG Brain and Concussion. Trust me, it's important, because all we do is brains. Enjoy the game.
Yeah, and all about safety, NPG Brain and Concussion. Learn more at npgbrain.com. Mark Packer along with Austin Price up here in the booth. Casey Funderburg, if you're wondering, not with us tonight. She had some other things to do work-related, so we miss her tonight, but glad that Eric Kane is down on the sideline. 2nd down and 10. Got to get those breaks in as this game is going quick. Carter down, and a little bit of a trick play that went
ball, and that could be another defensive touchdown.
That the 6th turnover of the game.
And it would have been if Hunter Toney doesn't scoop that ball and just fall on it. It's likely a Red Devil touchdown going the other direction.
Here's the thing: 6 turnovers, you're not going to win many football games. It's been that kind of night.
No, you're exactly right. Carter has shown flashes. They've been really good in certain ways, but in other ways it's been a nightmare for Coach Helton on the Carter sideline. So, you know, trying to get things going here, but unfortunately Halls looks like they're going to be in prime position to tack on another score right here. By the way, we look like Bearden and Hardin Valley going at each other up here in the press box.
They play tomorrow night, but it was not a fumble. It was not a fumble. They did not call it a fumble. So it's 5 turnovers, a 3rd down and 20. And the Hornets will take a shot downfield. Oh, very well covered. And how about that catch? Making a back shoulder throw, or catch, should I say, is Gabe Dennis. And everyone looks around. It's a 62-yard touchdown on a heck of a grab.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I mean,
we had our back turned, so we didn't see that.
There goes the nonstop clock.
Well, that's okay. For Carter, that's what you want. Show a little fight. Got a little way with a little push off. That's okay. I mean, it kind of works both ways. I mean,
that could actually be Big's only catch of the game. I mean, that was a little nice nudge, kind of like Michael Jordan in the NBA Finals, a little push off.
No good.
Thomas's attempt, no good.
Much to speak of there.
2:33 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Your score.
Well, hey, listen, we are starting up a nonprofit for Zakai Ziegler. And it is Zakai's Assist. He's got nephews with hydrocephalus. You're going to hear much more about this as we've gotten approval from UT and Vol Network, and we're so excited to be working with Threads on this. Those Get Neyland Loud shirts that you see Sterling Hinton wearing down on the field at Neyland Stadium, you're going to be able to buy them. And a portion of the proceeds will go to Zakai's Foundation, which is the QR code on your screen, and that is Zakai's Assist. We talked about the opportunity to champion a cause, and Zakai said hydrocephalus. So a lot of great people have come together to set that up. You will hear much, much, much more about Zakai's Assist as Exterior Home Solutions has Get Neyland Loud and then Raise the Roof over at Thompson Bowling Arena at Food City Center. And you'll have the ability to support Zakai's charity through a number of partners, including Exterior Home Solutions. 35-6, six plays, 66 yards. Dennis on the 63-yard touchdown. That's a great grab, by the way. I mean, you hate that it's in a losing effort.
Yeah, again, they've shown flashes all night. They go for the onside kick here, and it is recovered by the Red Devils.
By the way, the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City is coming up Friday night, December the 13th, and excited that it'll be at Maryville High School on a Friday night. It's the 17 schools of Knoxville versus the 40 outlying county schools. Our band going to grow this year. Ron Rogers handling that. If you're a band director, reach out to Ron Rogers and get those kiddos signed up. We had about 350 in the band this past year. My goal is to get to 500 this year for the Commercial Bank Rivalry Showcase presented by Food City. And next year, 2025, the permanent home will be Covenant Health Park in downtown Knoxville.
I love the name of that.
Excited about that.
There's Moore.
Pitch to the near side to Moore, following blockers and out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
So here's the thing, Hall's here. And you score. Do you go for two to go up and make it a 37-point game? That way, if Carter scores and kicks the extra point, it's still 30.
You're really thinking about that nonstop clock.
I'm just thinking, coaches think that way. And there's
5 free yards.
Flag on the play.
Another snap. Encroachment by the defensive line. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
You know, I was talking last week about that the guys on my crew, the production company for Pac-Man HD Productions, does Friday nights over in Tri-Cities for WCYB, and so they had Rye Cove and Hoonacre last week. Because of the Bristol night races this weekend, there is no game tomorrow night. So my guys are all kind of like, we got a Friday night off.
Good for them. Hopefully they get some rest.
They need it. They work hard. And last weekend, we had not only Thursday and Friday football, but we had that Smokies game on WATE. Catch is made across the middle. Carter trying to knock the ball loose. But taking candy from a baby is Brody Rogers right across the middle. Good strike by Amari Lethco.
That play good for another first bank. First down.
That's a nice job by the Carter defender. Trying to knock it away, but by Brody Rogers for having good ball security there.
Under 2 minutes to go. And there he is again.
More on the run.
Once again, you hate it for Jake Coffey.
He's been fantastic.
He really has. Number 62 for Carter has been in the backfield all night long. I mean, everywhere the football goes, he seems to be.
He's routinely beating his man. And that puts him in a position where they hand it off, he's going to eat up the running back.
Flag on the play.
False start. Number 0 on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
You talk about teams that are having a good year. How about once again Scott Meadows and pitching fortune? Now 3-1.
3-1.
We go to Chucky Doak tomorrow.
Should be a win.
We get a win there. They're 4-1. And our future senior PGA golfer is off to a rip-roaring start.
I know. I want him to have the best run he can have in his final year.
I agree. Well, a little slip screen to the near side, and there's your guy into the end zone. Touchdown. 19 yards as they flip this one out to Marcus Moore, the senior, and Halls hits 36 points. Excuse me. 41, if I could add.
You know what? Anderson County played Halls over here several years ago, and they were going the other direction. And
there's a flag down. After all of that, now they throw a flag and they'll back them up. All the replays, all the everything.
I love the play call, though, which is where I'm going with this story.
Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible man downfield was the call. But I told at the time I was on the far sideline back before they had turf. It was grass. And I told David Gillum, I said, I want you to run a screen to the running back. I think it was Andy Long. And it went like 70 yards for a touchdown, and I'm shooting highlights for WVLT.
Lefko throws it to the back of the end zone. And
picked?
I think that's picked off.
Lefko pass intercepted
I think they did.
by Dennis.
Interception in the back of the end zone by Gabe Dennis, although his body language is not saying that it's an interception.
Well, it is. He just said inside position.
Yeah, great interception. 54. Maybe it's just the body language of we're getting drilled 35-6.
Yeah. But you kept it from the running clock, though.
I'll tell you a game tomorrow night. I'm anxious to see what happens is Maryville and Science Hill. Both teams undefeated. Maryville 4-0, Science Hill 3-0.
I'll go ahead and give you a teaser for my pick. Maryville by 3 scores.
Okay, cool. Nice pass here to the near side. And out past the 40 to the 43 goes Isaiah Monday. Sevier County 4-0 will travel to Tennessee High 2-1 on the season.
I'll take Sevier County 4 scores.
Austin East at Alcoa.
I'll take Alcoa. Okay. As much as they worked. Which I don't think will be that much. I think the Brian Nix will have mercy. And throws it away into the offensive Hall's tent. We're going over what they just saw. "17 seconds here in this third quarter."
Boy, Gibbs is off to a good start, 4-0.
They are. Brad Turner's team playing really good football. They got a chance to be undefeated when they play Anderson County coming up in a few weeks. They can get past Carter.
Second down and 10, little slip screen inside, making a move, cutting back. And the football comes loose.
Carter got back
and
on.
Carter got back on that one.
Dennis, man, I'm telling you, Dennis has been spectacular. You've had 2 kids for Carter tonight that I think that have balled. Obviously, Jay Coffey on defense, and then offensively, Gabriel Dennis. I mean, just watch him matriculate right here. Just kind of really
Thank you, Hank Stram.
patient.
Speaking of patient, that will take us to the end of the third quarter. It's 35-6. Halls with the lead. 1 point away from a nonstop clock on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Jackson here at MPG in Knoxville. MPG is a concussion care center, that's true, but it's much more than that, really. It's a center that aims to treat problems related to the brain across the entire lifespan. That's important because brain-related challenges go far beyond a concussion. They include acquired brain injuries, mild cognitive impairment, 101 challenges, and NPG is an expert resource. NPG, where it's all about the brain.
Hey guys, we got a special guest coach today. Catholic alum, Tennessee great, Cooper Mate.
Thanks, Coach. Let's see what your boys got.
That's it. Come on. Let's go. Drop.
Hey, bring it up. Nice work today, man. Y'all hungry? Yeah. We got some Auburn's. Let's eat. Auburn's. Real comfort, real food, real good.
More fingers, Mr. Mays?
Yes, please.
What's the #1 home improvement project you could do for your house? Install an Aqua Clear water system. If you see one of our blue and green trucks coming down the road, we're on our way to help another Tennessee family get better water. With over 3,000 5-star reviews, you owe it to yourself to find out the quality of the water your family's drinking, cooking, and bathing in. Go to our website, aquaclearws.com. That's aquaclearws.com. We'll change your water. It'll change your life.
Community banking is about location and much more. It's about family. We reside in your community. We are a part of your community. At Commercial Bank, our commitment extends beyond the walls of our branches. It's displayed each day in the opportunities we provide, the money we give back, and the time we commit, all to help improve the lives of the people, families, and businesses that make our communities great. Commercial Bank, life made better.
Knoxville is my home. I was born and raised here, and I was blessed to raise my family here. This community is one that I'm proud to live in and serve every day. At Ted Russell Ford for over 50 years, we've been Knoxville's hometown dealer. Helping our friends and neighbors own their first car or their dream car or truck has been our absolute pleasure. At Ted Russell Ford Lincoln, we will continue to serve our community because East Tennessee, you've always supported us. Thank you.
Come see us today at either Ted Russell Ford location, Parkside Drive or Kingston Pike, or online at tedrussellford.net.
Hi, I'm David Ball, National Sales Manager here at Legend Fitness. Legend Fitness has been built on longevity and quality. Our racks are fully welded and has the least amount of bolts in the industry, made to stand up to the test of time. Because at Legend Fitness, we deliver quality and we want our customers to be Legend strong.
Hello, I'm State Farm Agent Matt Cunningham. Our office is located in Rocky Hill community, right across from Brewster's and right down from Brewster's. Love for you to stop by and say hello. We offer auto, home, and life insurance. Thanks and enjoy the game.
Yeah, the fourth quarter is brought to you by Food City. Down to Eric Kane down on the field. Eric?
Yeah, it's all Halls here tonight, but Coach, you just challenge your team. You want to finish the right way, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't want to give up another touchdown. I don't even want to give up another yard, but it is what it is. I want us to finish the play and run to the football.
Coach, thanks so much.
Absolutely.
I almost think it's a battle between these coaches to see who can be the most.
Look at him.
I mean,
look at it.
When Ossovet started over at Heritage, essentially, a couple of weeks ago, then it's kind of like ever since then, it's like, here we go. Man, I can't wait to see what the Prospers do next week.
Actually, I think started with Lamar.
Or
he said.
Yeah, what did he say? Oh, yeah, anyway, you're right. Okay, so third quarter stats brought to you by OEB Law. And once again, of all those stats, it's the turnover number that's the most important one, but total yards 246, 203. And Hall's winning every category and the turnover battle. First down and 10 for the Hornets at the 42. Do they have a comeback in them? Better do it quick. I better do it now. Looking to throw from behind. Boy, you saw that one coming.
He stood in there, took a shot, got popped, and the ball still got delivered in a really nice way.
Isaac Cookston on the catch. But both the quarterback, Sparks, stood in there tough, like you said.
He got hit right as he threw it.
Boom. First down and 10 at the 30. Looks to throw. Boy, that's a nice pass.
Incomplete.
It's incomplete, but that's a nice pass. I like what I see out of the Sparks kid. I mean, once the line of scrimmage kind of gets their mojo going, but quarterbacks can change programs on the high school level especially, and these are two good ones.
You're exactly right, and you look at what you got in Lethgo, who is a junior, and then of course Sparks is a sophomore.
Second down and 10, 11 and a half to go. Just getting started in the fourth quarter. Quarterback has some time, throws the receiver, has a receiver all by himself, touchdown. How pretty was that from 30 yards out as Sparks finds Gabe Dennis for 6 points.
This kid's lit them up all night long. They just have had penalties and little things. Carter's going to look back at this game and go, man, we let one get away from us too early. I mean, right now, that connection is really clicking. A lot of teams would love to have Gabriel Dennis. I mean, he is fantastic.
And they'll look to go for two at 35-12, get the thing kind of back, on the regular schedule, a touchdown and extra point. Can run if he wants. Will turn and going to be spun down back at the 11. And 35-12 is where they are, and is he okay?
far sack by Colt. Extra point
Hits
attempt
it
no
off.
good. With 11:18 remaining in the game to score.
By going for 2,
Carter.
you open yourself up to the 30
That's
point
why I've
deal.
been so
If
successful
Carter
this
or
year.
Halls can go
What's
score.
different?
Well, our thanks to OEB Law for honoring all of the students, the ROTCs, the bands, just all of the kids that make high school football special. And I can't thank Tim Elrod and OEB Law enough for all that they have done for us for years and personally as a friend. And so OEB, when it comes to the relationship between the attorney and the client, communication is the key. 11:18 to go, 35-12. Are you going onside here?
I think you have to. I mean, it kind of is what it is.
4 plays, 80 yards in 136. And to your point, Carter's kind of thinking at this point, God, where was this all game? Kicker's going to inch over to his right, get a little bit better angle, and bounce it high. Oh, a high bounce.
Nice play. I like
and
that.
Halls does a nice job of just batting that thing out of bounds. And a flag comes in. I mean, I don't think you're allowed to just bat the ball out of bounds like a volleyball. I mean, they have to discuss it. I didn't think you could do that. John will tell us.
I thought it was a heady play.
I did too. It just doesn't mean it's legal.
They just get to re-kick them. Is that what this boils down to?
Be patient, Austin.
Here comes our version of Ed Hockley.
Here we go.
Illegal batting.
See?
By the receiving team. It's a 5-yard penalty, first down.
Yeah, so it's a smart penalty. You take 5 yards. That's a win.
Okay, so speaking of wins, our thanks to Ann, JP, Jeremy, all the good people at One Day Signs and Banners. All of our signs down there on the field provided to us by One Day Signs and Banners, 865-525-5474. Don't they get to kick it again? I mean, they said 5 yards.
I think that's what Carter's asking. That's my point, though, is if it's just 5 yards.
To take the penalty and re-kick.
Okay,
we're going to re-kick this way.
So they'll re-kick the onside kick just 5 yards further. I mean, and it's a heady play, I get it, but at the same time, if I'm Carter, I'm going to keep onside kicking all the way down the field until they actually try to catch it.
I mean, I thought it was.
I come up with 1.5 good ideas a month. I'm one away from the over.
It's an innovative, creative thought by the kid from Halls.
It was a really good onside kick, by the way.
Well, you've had a couple of them tonight. Halls had one that was a big bouncer.
Moving it up to the 50.
So it's not a 5-yard penalty. It's a 10-yard penalty if you're the re-kick.
I feel like this is the same drama that we had in the whole click-click situation.
No, that was the best. I had people talking to me about that the next day.
What, click-click?
Oh, yeah. They're like, Packers never funny. It was actually a funny moment.
TSSAA wanted to take a look at it, so I sent them the YouTube link the next morning. They called and asked for it.
Well, they couldn't figure out why it took so long.
Here we go. Onside kick again at 35-12. Looking for a bounce, and they don't get it. And so all of that for the Red Devils to get the football at the 39-yard line. Hey, a big shout-out, by the way, to Bridget Green at Hanging by a Thread in La Follette. Okay, we needed these hats done. I needed it on the fly. And she came through literally getting the last stitch done today for the Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP hats. Bridget Green at Hanging by a Thread. Way to go, Bridget.
She's been to Charlie's.
How do we work Charlie's into this? Lethko going to throw it across. Oh, goodness. I do have to ask the question here. Why are you throwing?
Well, because they're trying to get back to 30. Here's because it's not like you have to run a clock. I mean, my thing is like, which goes back to the interview that Eric did with Brent Hughes in between quarters. I think he's frustrated with how they're finishing this game.
So he's looking to throw. Catch is made to the outside and into Carter territory.
Left goes pass complete to Ross. Branch on the stop. That play good for another first bank. First down.
Drew Ross has been outstanding tonight for the Red Devils. He's got a couple of big targets to throw to.
A big game tomorrow night. Oak Ridge is at home, 1-2 on the season against McMinn County.
Yeah, McMinn normally gives Oak Ridge a hard time. McMinn's not what they normally are, though, I don't believe. Nice play fake there. Lethko is going to meander for about 7. It's a game Oak Ridge should win. They're going to have the best player on the field. The Presley kid's fantastic, and he is a big play every Friday night waiting to happen. Got a good quarterback to get him the ball. But if they don't win this game, again, that's going to put Oak Ridge behind a real, tough spot. Just overall record-wise, they're still the odds-on favorite to win that region.
Throw this one out to the near side. And down inside the 30.
Pass complete to Vest.
Got a flag, and it's going to be roughing the passer. Yes, it is.
Flag on the play.
On the defense, that's a 15-yard penalty. That'll be a first down.
That's another first bank. First down.
10 minutes to go, 35-12 on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health. As the lead is down to 23 points. Obviously, a touchdown, an extra point would put it back at that 30-point number.
I like the slant here.
Oh, drop the football. And the Red Devils will pick it up back at the 22.
Getting a little too cute.
Yes.
Speaking of cute, A2 Sports has some cute apparel.
Yeah, they've worked really hard for us this year to make sure we've got the right apparel for all of your apparel needs, whether it be your team, be it your business. Make sure you keep E2 Sports in mind. It will get your team or your business covered. E2 Sports. Second down and 19. Lethko across the middle. Catch is made.
Still fighting for extra yardage is Drew Ross.
Third down and 7. Hall's team will travel to Powell next week, and Mari Lethgo going to be taken down.
Is that our boy? Yes, it is.
He's there again. He's there again.
Jake Coffey.
Coffey's had a heck of a game tonight in what appears to be a losing effort. Football back to the 20 and a 4th down. And at this point, I don't know that a field goal does you a whole lot of good, so you might as well just take a shot here. You really want to get to that 30-point number. And a free 5 yards from our guy Coffey.
Prior to the snap, encroachment by the defense. That's a 5-yard penalty. Remain, 4th down remains.
Love the checkerboard end zones out here at Halls.
Fourth down and 10, make it 4th down and 5. Actually, they did not throw the flag this time.
Take a timeout.
Yeah, they'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 7:06 to go. Ball's up 35-12 on FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented as always by Covenant Health.
Safety, integrity, reliability. More people trust the Joe Newbert family to return their vehicle back to its original condition or better. Only Joe Newbert Collision Centers offer pickup and delivery, worry-free insurance claim handling, and guaranteed repairs for as long as you own your vehicle. Insist on locally owned Joe Newbert Collision Centers. And drive safely out there.
This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
What's up, guys? It's Devin Driscoll, owner of D1 Sports Training with locations in Hardin Valley and Blount County. If you're looking to take your athlete's sports performance to the next level or increase your overall sports performance and fitness, reach out to us at one of our locations in Hardin Valley or in Blount.
Hey, Tim Hoskins here from Covenant Sports Medicine. I'm the corporate manager of sports medicine, and I want to speak a little bit to our community partners and relationships that we have. We partner with FC Alliance Soccer, LeConte Center at Pigeon Forge, Johnson University, numerous high schools in and around the area, AAU basketball, Morristown Landing, travel hockey, volleyball, lacrosse, you name it, we're probably involved. What a lot of people don't know about Covenant Health is we're a nonprofit, community-based healthcare delivery system. We provide services in your community. If you ever need help with some event medicine or sporting event, scan the QR code at the bottom. Covenant Health, our mission is to improve lives through better health.
Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair is proud to be celebrating 70 years of serving East Tennessee. That's 70 years of old school customer service, trustworthy auto repair, and of course, great deals on tires. Each one of our 5 convenient East Tennessee locations feature family-friendly waiting areas, and you can schedule appointments and search for tires right on our website at matlocktireservice.com. Modern convenience, hometown values. For 70 years and counting, Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair.
I have an actual butcher at Food City, and he knows his stuff. He offers recipe tips, special marinades, and even hand cuts beef to my specifications. He's the best. Nobody does food like Food City.
FCA's Rivalry Thursday, presented by Covenant Health, is brought to you by Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Joe Newbert Collision Centers, E2 Sports, Legend Fitness, Covenant Health, and Food City. 7:05 to go in the football game. Halls with a 35-12 lead. They have decided to send the kicker out, which is a story in and of itself. They didn't have a kicker early in the year. So after the Gibbs loss in overtime, Brent Hughes opened it up for tryouts to the school.
Well, they should have opened it up to the kid to kick the.
So they brought this young man in, and he misses it left, the 32-yard field goal. But it does give them the opportunity to kick field goals in the future. That was Parker Crittenden. There we go. Some great photos at dhil.photos, as Dustin Hilbeling's done such a wonderful job this year with the videos and the pictures of the players and coaches and band and cheerleaders. During the week and on game day, go look at all of the photos at dhil.photos. Seven minutes to go. 35-12, down 23 points. Got to score quickly if you're Carter. Zings it across the middle. Finally, they will blow this one down at the 30-yard line. There's that lively arm of Brody Sparks again, and he finds his favorite receiver, Gabe Dennis.
Yeah. When in doubt, look for number 9.
Dennis tonight, 5 carries, 124 yards. 5 catches for 124 yards. First down and 10. Now they've got a little something going. There's the speed of Dennis. He'll cut back inside and just into Hall's territory and out of bounds at the 49. Nice pass and good speed.
Good speed and shifting. They go score here. It was 35-0. It could be 35-19.
Looking to throw again. It's Eric Coryell at this point, looking to throw and finally taken down. Gives himself up. Got a shot, but there is no flag.
Yeah, still wasn't very smart. I mean, not getting it sometimes. And that's a good chance to talk to your teammate there. When in doubt, throw it to number 9.
$5:20 to go. Has some time, throws this one out, almost intercepted. That ball hung up in the air for quite a long time. So as we said, next week we'll be over at Lakeway Christian, Grace and Lakeway. And then we settle in, followed by Maryville and Bearden the following week. A very important game 2 weeks from now for sure is Maryville and Bearden with major region championship playoff implications on that one.
Yeah, Cleveland will have something to say about that region title, but those two teams are definitely vying for it. Bearden trying to get healthy.
Hand off up the middle, breaking tackles, looking for a block, cutting back inside. Look at Scruggs into the open field, down inside the 20, and a 3rd and 15. And with 5 minutes to go, Carter knocking on the door in the D1 red zone.
Carter trying to have a feverish comeback here. Like the play call, and Scruggs has kind of been lost the last quarter and a half, you know? I mean, like, he had a few flashes early, but we hadn't seen him a whole lot.
37 yards. Don't know if we have a
player down.
Take a quick break and a break from our friends at LMU.
I chose LMU because I wanted doors to open for me. For my future to have endless possibilities. To know I could become anything I wanted to be. Objection, Your Honor. I always wanted to say that. So whether I wanted to be a veterinarian, a high school teacher, let's turn to page 32, or a successful dentist, I knew LMU would help me get there. All I had to do was open the door.
And make sure you stay with us for the LMU postgame show coming up after the game. The Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP, Big's only catch of the game, Break of the game, Joe Newbert collision of the game. That and much more on the LB postgame show right after Rivalry Thursday. 5:03 to go. Carter kind of hanging around the chicken coop. Young quarterback, three-step drop. Oh, look at here. Gets it to his guy again to the outside, and look out. Thought I was going to have to aim at one-day signs and banners again as Gabe Dennis almost took out our sign. And this one's popping wide open. Inside handoff. And Carter all of a sudden trying to speed things up, see if they can touchdown and an extra point. You're within 2 possessions.
They are. And if they had just kicked the extra point earlier, they tried to chase points.
Look to throw. Quick pass, almost caught. Just outside of the outstretched arms of Brody Martin.
Spark pass intended for Martin, broken up by Harris.
Third down and goal, wide side of the field, the near side, inside handoff. Oh, look at Scruggs cutting back inside. That was pretty. Touchdown, Hornets. Hang on now, 35-18.
I mean, that was the greatest 2-yard run I've seen in a long time. I mean, jeez. What's
got a
this?
high five from the Hall's dad holding the flag.
And whoop, and whoop.
$35-19, the extra point. 35-18, extra point to make it 35-19.
Thomas to attempt.
Extra point is up. It is good, and it is indeed a 2-possession game.
4:18 remaining in the game. Your score, Hall, is 35-20.
That time now for the Glass Doctor break of the game. This one's got to be a Carter turnover. And it is. Rolling left. Sparks taken down. The scoop and the score picked up and taken back for 6 points.
We've had 2 big touchdowns in this game. I mean, Trey Skates, he playing nose tackle. He scores, and then we got an offensive guard scores.
35-19 with 4:18 to go. Todd Helton says, well, we've already kicked about 5 onside kicks. Let's do it again.
It's good practice.
8 plays, 80 yards on the drive, and 3:42. And Gavin Thomas has gotten his practice in. So they kick to this side this time. On this side of the field, you've got Brody Rogers and Trey Skates. They'll go to the far side, and a bounding kick straight out of bounds. I don't think that's what they wanted to do. Kind of wasted that opportunity.
Kicking infraction by the kicking team. Ball will be placed at the 35-yard line, first down, Halls.
The only thing I can think of is you have 3 timeouts. And are you saying, I'm going to use them here, I'm going to kick it away deep, and then I'll try the onside kick if we're lucky enough to pull this thing with an 8?
Well, the reaction of the head coach, I think that's not what he wanted.
Maybe not.
Timeout, Halls.
Timeout taken by the Red Devils at 35-19, and Brent Hughes not real happy with the fact that his team has lost the focus a little bit. And we'll get in the Joe Newbert collision of the game. Joe Newbert collision of the game, and it is this right here. There have been some big hits, and for Carter rolling out to the near side.
This is early in the game, and boom. You're exactly right, laying the lumber there.
Yeah, big hit right there by number 27, and that is
Harlan
Hunley. Set down to Eric Kane, EC.
Yeah, you're talking about Brent Hughes not really pleased with the way his team is finishing this game. He has been on one since midway through the third quarter. Just gave his team, the huddle, the business, if you will. He is not happy. You can see that with the interview we did with him to begin the fourth quarter. Obviously, he's going to be pleased with the win. Granted, they hold on here with 4:18, which they should, but a lot of teachable moments here in this second half for Halls.
Not a bad thing. I mean, you're going to get away with the win unless there's some major disaster here.
You got to be able to pick up some first downs here.
More on the give.
3 and out and punt back the ball, and all you do is open yourself up. No rush here, and you don't take this one to basically 3:30.
Second down and 7, inside handoff, and they'll take 2 yards in a cloud of rubber pellets.
Carter, I'm using one of my 2 timeouts here, or one of my 3
Wilson and Coffee on
after
the
this
stop.
third down. Carter's going to go back to the, to Strawberry Plains and feel like we let one kind of get away. I'm not saying you're ever going to win this game, but some of the self-inflicted wounds made this a non-game too soon. This game should have been much closer.
Yeah, for the Hornets, they'll go to Anderson County next week. As Lethco looks to throw. I thought for a second they might get Carter for a late hit on Lethco. It was awfully close.
Yeah, could have easily been.
Scruggs defending.
But it will bring up a 4th down, and John Ward was right there, and I just don't think he wanted to make that call at that point in time. Because, I mean, technically Carter's still in the game. I mean, technically.
And Halls has got to play somewhat of a prevent defense from the standpoint of they've got to just kind of keep Carter in front of him. Because you know how easy it would be for Dennis to get behind the Hall secondary right here? It would be really easy. So you got to kind of keep him at arm's length. Look at that.
As I say, Carter goes to Anderson County, and then they'll return home, Strawberry Plains, to face Northview Academy and Gibbs. They finish out the season at Fulton and then at Seymour on Halloween night.
That Gibbs-Fulton 2-week stretch for Carter will tell to me whether they are the 2 seed, the 3 seed, or the 4 seed.
Quarterback looking to throw, has time, throws this one deep, and high pointed the interception. That was pretty.
He had Scruggs behind the Hall secondary. He just didn't put enough oomph into it.
Carson Pierce comes up with the interception.
See?
And that becomes the 6th turnover of the night that we've been talking about. Coming up on Sunday night, it's the Food City Locker Room, presented by Garza Law, Food City Player Perspective. Zakai Ziegler Jason Swain, Chris Brown, Sunday nights at 11:30 on WATE. Tri-Cities, Sunday nights 11 p.m. on Fox. And Nashville, Sunday nights at 11 p.m. on Fox as well.
Carter with still 3 timeouts.
And now they'll keep it on the ground and just run that clock.
And timeout, Carter.
Wilson and Collins on the stop. Timeout, Carter.
And the Bigs' only catch of the game, and I think in the losing effort for Carter, this was still a great catch. Bigs' only catch of the game, and it was down the sideline. We call it a back shoulder throw, but a little bit of a push off and a catch by Gabe Dennis. Great throw. The Bigs' only catch of the game. 35-19. And a game marred by all kinds of turnovers by Carter.
Penalties, too. I mean, think about that one Dennis touchdown that got taken back off the board. I mean, what would his total yardage be with the deep plays that he's had tonight had that one play not gotten taken off the board?
Joe McNish is adding it all up. Second down and 7, high snap, inside handoff, and that will do it. A first down out to the 47-yard line.
He's got 7 catches for 144. If he had that 63 one back, he'd have 207 yards. Either way, it's pretty good. There's Rusty Parton. He is one proud papa tonight. His boy got a touchdown as an offensive lineman.
Star of the CB45 Sports Show also in that shot. Hand off to Moore again. Boy, tough running right there. Nice tough running down to the 36-yard line. And there's Brent Hughes and the excitement and passion of an 18-yard run that was essentially 10 yards after contact.
Oh, I'm going to take the Red Bull away from Brent Hughes. It was a nice run. I mean, Moore just keeps the legs churning. They talked about him adding some toughness and playing tougher. That's a tough run, especially when you're going to win the game with just over a minute to go here.
So Halls will improve to 4-1 on the season. Carter will fall to 3-2 as they'll just take a knee and run the clock out. And it doesn't look like Carter will use those timeouts.
We'll need to snap it one more time, which is what they're doing. Get up here, let's snap it one more time, and then we'll shake hands.
Now the Buddies Barbecue smoking good deal drive of the game.
Started with a nice run by Lethgo. There was a lot of Lethgo.
First touchdown for the Red Devils is Lethgo around left end. And then he finds his favorite guys over. He had 3 of them.
Yeah, Vest.
Brody Rogers, Vest, and Drew Ross.
And then Vest again.
And Vest for the touchdown, a 7-0 lead. And from there, Brent Hughes and his team will get the win. That's the final score, 35-19. Halls gets the win over Carter in a game that I would say was closer than the final score indicated, but you could also say it was worse than the final score indicated. It was confusing.
It was. I agree. You could characterize it a number of different ways, and all of it would be accurate.
Time now for the LMU post-game show, and we'll head down to Eric Kane, who's got our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP.
Yeah, I got Amari Lethgo right here, and Amari, what a great game here tonight. 3 touchdowns, 18 to 22 passing. What was working so well for you guys offensively, especially in that first half?
Our O-line was having good protection. Our wide receivers were getting open and made it easy to throw, easy throwing lanes, things like that.
A couple of big-time defensive plays in this game. How much fun is it to play that complementary football and see those guys succeeding for you guys?
When we see our defense playing well, it just gives us the fuel to play well, like back them up, things like that. So, yeah.
What was kind of the message there in the huddles there towards, the third and fourth quarter when you guys had that big lead?
Just keep playing, keep fighting, don't let them come back. Just keep fighting, things like that.
How good can this Halls team be?
We can be pretty good if we can just dial it all in, play together every game.
Well, congratulations on the big game, man. 3 total touchdowns. Our Exterior Home Solutions 6-star MVP.
Yeah, absolutely. He deserved it as well. What a great game by that young man, and he'll get a hug from his head coach, Brent Hughes. Time now for our Food City Player of the Week, and for that, Austin takes us over to Sevier County and Tyler Mann.
Here at Sevier County with Tyler Mann, one of the top linebackers in the area. Tyler, what makes you such a good linebacker?
Well, I think it starts with practice, and then it's just leading up to the game. That's watching film and just studying different teams, and that gets you an edge over your opponent.
When you're playing linebacker, what are some of the things you're reading? What are the keys? What allows you to have success?
It starts out reading the offensive line, usually the guards, and that usually takes you to football.
I'm assuming you like contact pretty well. So is there a different Tyler outside the white lines? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, are you the same guy both places, or do you when you cross the line, do you go engage and it's just different you?
Yeah, when you cross that line, I feel like you have to click. I think you have to play with this a little bit more aggression, and you got to lead a little bit better out there.
What do you like about this team, this defense?
About this defense, I like that we've played together for a long time. I've played with some of these guys for more than 10 years, so that's the main thing about this defense, and we're all physical.
I feel like the defense has gotten better and better here the last several years. I thought for a long time it was just so offensive heavy here, and the defense didn't get as much. Now it feels like the defense is really caught up, maybe even past the offense a little bit. Is that how you feel?
Oh, yeah. I feel like we take more pride in defense now on the defensive side of the ball, and it all started probably 2 or 3 years ago with Garrett Hawkins.
When you're watching the game of football, is there anything you're watching as far as like a college level, NFL level, to try to help your game? And who do you like to watch?
Right now, I like to watch that. There's a guy from NC State that just went to the league, Peyton Wilson. I like how he plays, how he gets to the ball. In the NFL, I like to watch like Fred Warner because I like his motor and how he studies and how he plays.
Talk about your faith. How important is that to you?
My faith to me is very important. It's my main thing. It's what keeps me afloat.
Like, when you say keeps you afloat, kind of take me through your weekly routine when it comes to your faith.
I pray every night. I go to church on Sundays, and I try to get in Bible study every night, if possible.
How much are you soaking up this last go around?
It's went by fast from working out in the winter, and now the season's coming around. It's really a shock.
All right, well, Tyler Mann, one of the best linebackers in the area, one of the key cogs here at Sevier County. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, let's take a look at the season standings in our weekly picks. Not much change last week. 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 3-2. So my lead's now 2 over Eric. It's 3 over Austin and Casey. Casey's sending her picks tonight since she's not here. Have you got those picks?
I do.
Got those picks. All right, here we go.
Are we ready?
First game that we're picking, Westridge and William Blount. Casey, go ahead.
She takes William Blount in this football game, and I will agree with her. I think Westridge just doesn't have enough. William Blount wins this football game, and they lock up a playoff spot.
How about that, Eric?
Yeah, give me the Governors.
Yeah, I was impressed with William Blount. I mean, I know that it didn't go quite the way they wanted a couple of weeks ago against Heritage, but at the same time, I mean, give me William Blount in that game. Cherokee and Northview.
Casey takes Cherokee. I will not. I will take Justin Anderson and Northview to get the win in this football game.
Yeah, I'll take Northview as well. I know there's no way that Eric's going against Justin Anderson.
Yeah, there's no chance. Northview, Northview for sure.
If we don't have Jeff County on the picks, we make sure and have Jeff County's former coach on the picks.
There's no way. Polk County and Oneida. Here's an interesting one.
Casey is taking Oneida. Who you got, Eric?
I will go Oneida as well.
I'll take the home team. I'll take the Indians at home. I know that Austin's got us all set up for the kill on this one. I can tell it.
Polk County's not normally what they normally are, but I'm going to take Polk County to go on the road and beat Oneida.
Of course you are. Lenoir City is at Campbell County.
Casey takes Lenoir City. I will agree with Casey. I just think Cummings' team is the better team.
I take Lenoir City as well. Campbell County's having their challenges this year for sure. Under new head coach Mark Pemberton, and give me Scott Cummings and Lenoir City to get a win. Eric?
Yeah, I'll take Lenoir City as well. Running split back, not a whole lot of veer when we saw them. I think that veer is starting to come a little bit, getting better by the weeks. And as Austin said, I just think they're the better football team.
All right, finally, Maryville and Science Hill. Austin's already told us who you're picking.
Yeah, I'll take Maryville by 3 scores. Derek Hunt, do your thing, my man.
Yeah, I'll take Maryville as well. I think Maryville's just back. I mean, Science Hill, it's all well and good that you're undefeated at this point, but I think we can say again, Maryville's Maryville. Who'd Casey take?
Casey took Maryville.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think this is a measuring stick type of game for Science Hill, right? I mean, I'm taking Maryville, obviously, but, how do you stack up against the best if you're the Hilltoppers? But I'll take Maryville.
Yep, and a game that you could see a little bit later in the playoffs, but I think Maryville's got it. And we'll see Maryville in 2 weeks at Bearden in a game that will be very important. Eric, good job down there on the field. We'll see you up in the booth again next week. Sounds good. Next week, it's Graceway. Good grief. Grace Christian. It's been a long day. Grace Christian and Lakeway Christian. Pregame show starts at 6:30. FCA's Rivalry Thursday presented by Covenant Health. 7 o'clock on WKNX and Ox and on our YouTube channel at Rivalry Thursday. Final score tonight, it is Halls that gets the win 35-19. We will see you next week in Jefferson County. What happened to the light? Yeah, we've still got to do something. Hang on, we got to get our light back on. Hang on. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. But coming into tonight's game, 2 3-1 teams, Carter and Halls, Mark Packer along with Austin Price, and kind of a confusing game, real honestly.
It was a confusing game. When you look and you go back and think about it, you look at it. I mean, Halls had the lead the majority of the game. Amari Lefko doing his thing on the ground. He also did it through the air as he finds Vest for the touchdown early on. It's 7-0 Red Devils.
And here's a play that was kind of an early kind of momentum changer, if you will. The young quarterback for Carter, Brody Sparks, taken down. Hall's big man Trey Skates picks it up, and on skates he takes it for the touchdown. Carter has some things working, just not enough tonight because of 6 turnovers.
You know, they had a ton of yardage in this football game, but just not enough finding the checkerboards. This time it's an interception, and it's returned by Gabe Holmes all the way back down deep into Hall's territory, guard territory, and then it's, that guy right there, Drew Ross, with a touchdown catch.
Yeah, Lethco tonight, here's the interception, but Lethco 18 of 26, 229, 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Big return here, and here's one for Lethco. His completion was to himself, and then he fumbled. It was just that kind of night.
Yeah, because the big offensive lineman falls on it, and a huge win for the Hall's Red Devils as they march on. Carter tried to punch back late, though.
Yeah.
They had a nice fourth quarter run, a lot of teachable moments. But
look at this catch.
Yeah, it was a nice catch. Gabe Dennis with 144 through the air or something like that. I mean, he was really, really good tonight and very dynamic. He will be a playmaker and a force when they play big games coming up.
Dennis, 6 catches, 144 yards, a couple of touchdowns, with the final score 35-19. Halls gets the win. Halls now travels to Powell next week. You still think those two teams in the region that are probably 1 and 2, Powell and West, but Halls has got a lot to fight for.
They do. They have a lot to fight for. They can still earn a home playoff game. They've just got to go do it.
Yep, got to go do it. Final score tonight, Halls gets the win over Carter, 35-19.